Yes, you guys, welcome back. I'm Nini FC. This is Blue Lions TV, and today I'm giving you guys a watch along stream for our first leg of tie against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. And honestly, you guys, if Spurs are coming to yard here, they can't be leaving here with any wins. Like, we need to get the win, especially because Antonio Conte is coming back. And you guys know my thoughts and opinions on Conte. Listen, I got some respect for him. I'm going to respect any Chelsea manager that gets trophies, lifts silverware, etc., etc. But personally, he was not my favourite manager. Obviously, today, I need to see a win against him. I need to feel vindicated, of course. And, you know, with news that Lukaku is going to be starting in the game today, it's going to be very interesting to see. Now, we heard that we got some more COVID cases that have just dropped through, which is a bit peak. Not going to lie. I don't know who those players are yet. Personally, I've just been very busy today. But, of course, it's great to see some of you guys here. Let me get everything ready here. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? Great to see everyone. CFC videos, how you doing, bro? Great to see you here. Freddie, how are you, man? Sammy D, big up yourself too as well, bro. Marvo, what's good? Nice. Thiago Silva and Kante tested positive. Wow, I mean, what kind of news is that? I mean, I was here just getting all excited and gassed now. I mean, let's hope that's not the case, but nah, we can't be. Please, I pray. Please tell me Kante has not got Rona. Please tell me Thiago Silva has not got Rona too. We got Man City next week. There's no way in hell Kante is going to be able to be fit enough for that game. But actually, knowing N'Golo Kante, to be honest, I mean, the guy is pretty superhuman. Of course, you guys, got an hour before the game starts. Lineup news should basically be out now. I think so. It should be up pretty soon. Obviously, we have a bit of fun here, answer a few of your questions as well. And of course, I do have FIFA set up as well too. So I definitely think for the next stream, I'm going to have to add some of you guys, if you've got PS5 and FIFA, play a few games before the game starts and have a little bit of fun in that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, great to see you guys here. Freddie, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm feeling decent, man. I'm feeling good. Flash Boy, big up Nini, respect, bro, respect. But as I'm saying, you guys, now is an opportunity to, of course, answer some of your questions and just, just have some downtime for the game starts and business kicks into place. But again, the CFC news page reported here. CFC news page, I can definitely tell you guys, is of course real deal. Not that like my word means much, but a lot of times you see these fake merchants on social media who act like they have the sources, the news. I've seen so many people get dubs over the years. These guys, these rats just like come out, especially during the summertime too. But CFC news page, he definitely is one of the go-to guys, 100%. Moving on though, MB7 Yonini, what role would you use Havertz in now? And what would be your long-term plan for Havertz? I'll be real with you. I was kind of enjoying him as a number 8. I was definitely thinking Havertz as a number 8 has promise. Because I was seeing him specifically exactly how Thomas Müller was used at Bayern Munich, I think like a season or two ago, where he kind of played like a box-to-box role. But like the sick thing about having Thomas Müller playing in starting in a deep position was that when it came to roaming inside the box, roaming between the lines, etc., of course you couldn't really stop him. He was starting from such a deep position that in a sense really excelled his game. And the reason why I think Havertz a bit deeper, I was enjoying that, is because Havertz is not just a goal scorer. Havertz, and I'm always saying this every stream I feel, but he's got an incredible weight of pass. The guy can assist people in as well too. He's creative as well too. He can do a lot. He has that frame. He has the speeds. Finishing with both feet, heading as well too. He's got decent strength for his age right now. But he is a very, very good passer. We were getting a glimpse of that in Lampard's first season when he was playing some very nice balls in behind, some very nice through ball passes. And it's like, we'll potentially turn to the market. We'll be like, okay, we definitely need creativity. But look at the players we actually have, in your ZX and your Havertz's, even Mount as well too. I mean, he definitely possess a ton of creativity. I just think that the system doesn't necessarily get the most out of that because Havertz has to be inside the box, kind of leading the line in a sense. So we definitely don't see his entire skill set with how he's being used at this point in time. But the beauty of him being so young is that, I'm sure this is still an education for him, but hopefully he can have a more involved role in the future. I definitely think that Havertz is that guy that can do both. He can assist and he can score. I want to see him more involved in that sense, and I think a deeper possession in the future could be the one that really gets the best out of him, to be honest. Moving on though, you guys, moving on to the Huss. Yassini, what do we think of Tottenham? To be honest, bro, I'm not thinking too much about them. Of course, Tottenham, we've got to respect them on Antonio Conte. I'm expecting them to be a bit defensive today, of course, naturally, only because under Antonio Conte ourselves, big games, especially knockout games, we were very, we played within our skin in that sense. We were very reserved with our approach in these games. And I guess that's why Conte normally wins more like domestic games compared to like domestic trophies, for example, because I think in games like this, sometimes you have to go for it. You need to have that balance, you know? So I hope they approach with that manner, because if they do, I feel like we can definitely take control of midfields. I definitely feel like we can ping their wing-backs back. And if we do pin the wing-backs back in a wing-back system, well, then you've kind of half lost the game already. So let's see what happens. Of course, you've got Spurs pressing now, working harder as a team. But he's still quite new to it. He does need some of his own players in that team. And it's going to take more time for him to fully get the best out of that Spurs team. So I think right now is definitely a point where we can take advantage and do something. So let's see what happens. But anyway, for my first super chat, Joe Abdi, respect, bro. Your question is it me or is this a back four? Now, of course, the lineup is definitely out there. Let me just refresh the screen right now. Give me a second, you guys. Let me just get the lineup right here. One sec. Okay, why is this not... Okay, calm. Okay, so as we can see with the lineup right now, we've got Kepa in goal naturally. Aspie, Rudy, Sarr, Alonso, Mount, George, Saul, Ziyech, Lukaku, and Kai Havertz. Ziyech's been a long time since he's been playing, but we do know that he did have COVID, and just like Timo Werner, the way that certain players recover from it, it really depends on your own physiology. And you guys know I like Hakim Ziyech. I think this is definitely the type of game where you can cook and do something. But answering your question, bro, potentially is this looking like a four at the back system? I'd be happy with that. You guys know I definitely would be happy with that. I can't really see us playing wing back in this team currently, unless we're going to see an absolute madness like Saul all of a sudden playing right wing back. That would be funny to see. But I'm kind of hoping maybe this could be a back four system, which could make more sense considering that we have a ton of injuries right now. And if it's looking like Thiago Silva, and of course, and N'Golo Kante, prayers not him though. If they have got Rona, then it makes even more sense. But looking at that bench, you guys, Bettinelli, Hall, Barkley, Cover, Rubens back there, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Vale, and Werner as well. So, it's annoying, as players are coming back. Some players are now going out. But this lineup potentially is looking quite decent. Yeah. It's it's definitely an interesting one. So that's a very good question, to be fair. Answer more of your questions though. This is what I mean. Our backup is so dry. Malang Sarr is not good enough, and neither is Saul. Yeah, for sure. Pizza, today is a Giornini. We ain't fully prepared to fire past Conte. I hear that, but Spurs have their own struggles as well too, and they're also Tottenham. So let's not ever give Tottenham too much credit or praise, please. How often does that happen for them to do absolutely nothing? We've been there, done that. They've done it time and time again. But moving on though, it does seem like potentially it's just a 4-3-3, which is something that Tuchel's used throughout his entire managerial career. If we do bits in this system, could he be forced now to even turn to it now that defenders are out or injured? Dang, it's mad. If this is a back five though, this is gonna be the most mateship back five I've ever seen. I don't even see how that could make sense personally, but we'll find out. We will definitely find out. Moving on though, AH482. Yonini, what role would you use Havertz in now? And what would be your long-term plan for Havertz? I think someone asked me this already. Like I said, I would be using this guy as a number 8. I think that is his long-term future, because personally, I do think that Havertz would be more involved. Is how you get the best out of him. I just think so far he's too far away from the play at this point in time. I don't think that he's necessarily as involved as he should be. That will come in more time, and I definitely think next season, if Tchouameni's a guy we are definitely signing, which I hope is the case. For me, you guys know how much I rate this guy. Having a mid like him allows us to do different things that we aren't able to do before. So, that opens up a lot of possibilities, a ton of possibilities, especially, a guy like him means that you can use more attacking players in your team as well too. So, we'll have to see. And, seeing Saul as well too. Are we going to see him playing box-to-box today? If that's the case, which is his best position, I'm hoping to see a lot more, to be fair. Saul started off really poor. But I think so far now, we have seen, like, the professional minimum from him. So, playing in his, like, most suited role, which is box-to-box. Let's see if that brings some new confidence from the player who has been our fittest midfield player throughout this entire period, but just doesn't really play because Tuchel, I guess, just ain't using him. Moving on though, it could be a 4-4-2 diamond with Ziyech and at 10 and George at 6 potentially, yeah. But then I think like Jorginho in the base like that as well too. Sometimes he can be done a bit. He can be exposed for that lack of physicality. We've seen it time and time again, and I think that's the main reason why we actually use like a back three system in the team right now. But yeah, I guess Tuchel's been forced to have to maybe turn towards a 4-3-3. Let's see what happens. I definitely have confidence in this team. I'm looking forward to seeing Mason Mount in a deeper role. It's been a long time since I've seen Mason Mount cooking as a box-to-box mids, but this is definitely a formation that a position that he can easily play in. And again, I feel like that's going to be his long-term position and formation as well too. Anyway, moving on to some more questions from you guys. Let me see. Nini, I wish you were a scout for Chelsea. I wish I was too, man. If I was a scout, you guys, honestly, you'd have nothing to worry about. Believe me, you'd have nothing to worry about. I get this club cooking again, get this club back to the top. I definitely think I can do a better job than Scott McCackelen. I'm not going to lie. A lot of times when I'm hearing some of these players behind the scenes, I'm like, what the hell are we even looking at these guys for? Honestly, it makes no sense to me. And it's just like, this guy's getting paid a fortune to make poor decisions. I'm just a fan, with my potato heads on a computer screen right now. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on to Cody. What do you think it'll mean for Ruben if we sign Tchouaméni? Who knows, potentially. Ruben could potentially go next season. But if Tchouaméni comes, and that might signify like maybe a new formation, like 4-3-3, I think that would allow Ruben to play in his best position, which is box-to-box. I think one of the reasons behind the perceived like inconsistencies some people think Ruben's been showing, well, we got to realise that if he's playing in the midfield too, you can't just break the lines like that. One of the reasons why Kante's allowed to do that is because Kante is one of the most unique mids in world football, where this guy's ability to win the ball in the opponent's half is so good that actually if you give him that license, that's going to benefit you more. But there's not many players like Kante who can do that job, so I can't be holding that against Ruben. But the reality is, if you're in the midfield too, you have defensive, tactical responsibilities. And I think if people looked at the other sides of the game, like his defensive ability, which people were writing off, said he can't defend, he can't cover ground, he can't win his duels, he doesn't work hard enough, well, I think he's shown the complete opposite, to be honest. But that's only my opinion. That's my opinion. Moving on, we got some more questions coming in. Could this potentially be a 4-2-2-2? If that's the case, that would also be so sick seeing Kai Havertz playing that deeper role, allowing Lukaku to play off of him. That would absolutely bang as well too. Having Ziyech on the right hand side, Mount on the left too. Oh, you guys, you're starting to excite me a bit now. Honestly, you guys are starting to excite me a bit now. I definitely think that could translate quite well too. And it's been a while since seeing this many attacking players in one lineup as well. I don't think Tuchel's done this before yet. I think maybe the last time I saw that was that game against Morecambe, like last season in the FA Cup. So you guys, 4-3-3 or 4-2-2-2, it's going to be very interesting to see how the team copes today and how we play as a team. A part of me on one side and one hand is thinking, if we are playing potentially, let's say 4-2-2-2, have these guys been working on this behind the scenes in training? Or could there be some difficulties like translating everyone's game in the system because it's like a new thing that no one's done before? That could be a reality as well too. But I'd like to see how we cope. Maybe 4-2-2-2 could be the thing that pins back those Spurs win-backs. We know that Tuchel's all about that positional play. We know that Tuchel's all about having guys in those positions where they're occupying the space between, let's say, the wing-back and obviously the wide centre-back. I can imagine Mount doing that. And Ziyech's shown this season, this guy is working his absolute arse off. This guy is covering so much ground. And Ziyech's always been a player, even back at Ajax, that has the ability to win the ball further up as well too. We could be seeing some things tonight. We could be, and I'm excited. Something different as well. At the same time, it could be 3-5-2, but I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know who's playing wing back then. I don't know who's playing in defence then. I think that would be the interesting one. But I guess, yeah. Let's probably hope not. Anyway, so Zanini, do you think we should allow Christensen to leave? Maybe good to have a few centre backs if we move to a back four. I think potentially. I think maybe him or Aspie. I mean, it really depends on if the club's able to keep one of these guys. To be honest with you, we'll have to find out and see. But anyway, let's answer some more questions, you guys. Game is starting in 45 minutes time. Happy New Year, bro. We moved 100%. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a great start to the year as well. Chris, let's hope Saul plays like a professional footballer today. We can only pray, man. We can only pray. Tyler, yes, Tyler. Great to see you here, man. Nini, hypothetical. If Bayern offers 60 mil for Havertz, are you sending them back to Germany? Personally, yes. Obviously, when you look at Havertz, it is about that potential. But I don't personally think he's like so unique that like a Havertz potential is just like on such a different dimension that if you let him go, it would be an absolute madness and craziness. I think there's a ton of these guys coming through, I'm not going to lie, you know. There's a ton of guys we're looking at in the future, like Jude Bellingham's, for example. Who knows? Musiala come back in the future as well, too. There's other guys that exist in world football. And, you know, I think everyone kind of has a price. Unless, like, you know, maybe Lukaku, unless his contract goes all the way down. But I do believe maybe everyone does have a price for the right amount of money. So, who knows? With Havertz, I think maybe his only thing is finding the best position to get the best out of him. So, we'll see how he plays today. But I have been waiting to see Havertz playing up front more with Lukaku. Considering how Lukaku was playing at Inter Milan when he was playing off of Lautaro Martinez. Martinez dropping deeper was allowing Lukaku to play off of him to attack those spaces in behind. And they scored a shit ton of goals together. Like crazy. Havertz for me is a guy where if you've got Lukaku occupying a defender, that will give him more freedom and license to be able to drop deeper. Hopefully slot the the midfield and the attack together. And at the same time, it allow him to maybe make those ghost runs inside the box too. So, hey, there's definitely some potential here with the lineup right now. We'll have to see what happens later on. And I'm really excited to see what this actual formation is going to be. But imagine some Frankenstein back three that we're really forcing. It could potentially be, and I understand the logic because that is the formation we have been using for like over 12 months right now. But it does seem like what you guys are saying. Could be a 4-3-3, could be a 4-2-2. I'm seeing the attacking players in the field today. Hey, it's saying something. It's saying something. But anyway, the review. Hey, Nini. Big fan from Nepal. Thank you, bro. And I've got to say, love Nepalese foods. Love momos. Me and my girl, absolutely obsessed. You guys are my proper foodie, man. But moving on to Howard Jones. I want to see Vale get some game time tonight. I think that would be great to see. I think we're guaranteed to see a lot of the academy guys getting tons of minutes against Chesterfield later this weekend, which is another game I'm looking forward to. Anytime I'm seeing academy guys getting opportunities, I think that's always something that excites me, for sure. I think Harvey Vale is a great player, and, you know, he's one of those guys where if you give him the minutes belief, I think he could do something in the team, just being real with you, because that's how good the quality is. That's the standard which we constantly produce from this academy. Yeah, you know, I can never write off a player, because we're like one of the best finishing schools across Europe. Everyone knows that. Only the very, very best normally have to make it here. So, yeah, the levels we're showing right now is just out of this world. But moving on to Waldem. Nini, you always get it wrong. I hope you're right today. Yeah, let's see, man. Let's see what happens as the game starts. CJ Nini, please, why can't they postpone this game? Arsenal Liverpool was postponed. No Kante, no Silva. Bro, come on. Look at our bench today. Look at the lineup today as well. I don't think it's the same level, to be honest. I know everyone's a bit annoyed about like Liverpool being able to postpone the game, but we got a COVID outbreak. We know that they kept things secret, but I guess it has so many players that are caught in such like a short notice that I guess for health and safety reasons, they can't be exposed in other teams as well too. It's mad, to be honest. But moving on to Peter, I'm obsessed with exclusives on Chelsea Nini, for sure, man. Respect. Jack Powell, Havertz will allow more space for Lukaku to get in behind. Yes, exactly. And I also think that vice versa, that space is also created for Havertz. Like when I watched him in the last game, I understood that number one, of course, he wasn't fully fit. He's just come back, just had COVID, understandable. But number two as well, when he is playing, he constantly has defenders right behind his back. And a lot of times, Kai Havertz is kind of 50-50 and sometimes holding the ball up and playing people in. We're actually getting dispossessed from behind, which, you know what I mean? Like, normally if that happens, you got to get a foul. But that's what his natural game to solely ever do something like that. And I think this is where maybe the system doesn't necessarily help him as much at times. So, it's an interesting one. And can only hope that today we see like a blossoming relationship now. I do think that Lukaku, ideally, players in general, they need to have those partnerships, they need to have those relationships on the field where you just know where your teammate's going to be without even having to second guess or think about it. You just know, okay, if I move here, if I make this pass, I know this guy's going to play this ball to me here when where, etc., etc. And I do think maybe that is the final piece we need to see for us to really be on that proper level that like your Bayerns are and, your Man Cities are, your Liverpools are. You guys know that my ambition is always going to be like super, super high for this team. I remember back in the day when I was seeing players like your Frank Lampards, his customary like lob through balls over the top that used to find Ashley Cole's like, runs in behind non-stop. Some moves were telepathic, like the pass from Lampard to Drogba, for example, the runs that Lampard would make off of Drogba. And Drogba, he wouldn't even have to like turn with the ball. It's just in that understanding of, we've been playing together, we understand each other's game. And I think when you have those types of relationships, you guys, that's when the football goes to a different level. And I definitely think that once we get to that level, under someone like Thomas flipping Tuchel as well too, with the main advantage from Tuchel being the guy sets this team up to not lose. The guy sets us up to win. He sets us up to be very difficult to break down. And as he said, he wants to make us a team that other teams absolutely hate and despise to play against. And I definitely think that he's very, very, very close to making that full ambition come. And I think it definitely will be something that does come, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, moving on to some more questions right here. Like I'm saying, you guys, I think your questions prioritized. Send in a super chat. Makes your life easier. And I can spend more time answering your question too. Moving on to Jelani. Looks like it's a 4-2-3-1. Yeah. I mean, with Kai Havertz, I'd imagine that there'll be times when he's going to move up with Lukaku, drop deeper. 4-2-2-2, 4-2-3-1 under Tuchel. Everything's kind of like very fluid, especially like when we're in the defensive phase and in the offensive phase as well too. So I'm definitely just got an open mind today. Just want to see what happens. I just want to see like how we're going to break teams down. And I want to see if we actually see like a difference in terms of our attacking play and our attacking style as well too. I think that's one of the things where we don't necessarily, we can't be a bit inconsistent when it comes to breaking teams down. So it will be nice to see some improvement in that area. And imagine if like what I've been harping on about all this time for how long, having extra attacking players actually making a difference was something that came off against Tottenham today. Because I don't think maybe Conte at all has prepared for playing against a back four team, this many attacking players. I know they're going to come out here to defend, knowing how Conte is. I know they'll come out here to defend. So, this could be like a surprise tactic. Hopefully, that pays off for us, works in our favour. I'm praying for that, to be honest, you guys. But bear with me 1 second. I just need to like quickly I need to render a file actually real quick. So apologies. While I'm doing that though, let me answer a question at the same time. Yo man, the people that stream like for a living, like I really respect what they do. It's so hard to keep on track of so many things at once. It's mad. But moving on to Sam Witten. Do you think we will set up with a different formation in this game? Looks like we could play 4-3-3. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of, said that quite a few times, to be fair. But yeah, man, I think people are talking about 4-3-3, 4-2-2-2, 4-2-3-1. I guess there's real strong evidence that we are going to be seeing a back four system. So we'll find out how that goes. Moving on to Tony. Yes, Tony, appreciate that, man. Scouting has been horrible in the last few years. Yeah, for sure. I think it's been a combination of not just scouting, but maybe like negotiations just getting longed out all the time. I like the whole Koundé thing. Like if you really want to sign him, Like, if you're really that serious, maybe you spent so long, you know, wasting time to go after him. Personally, for me, that's the kind of business that you get done. You know, there's no excuse really to not get him signed when you've already agreed upon terms. But I think it's a combination. But sometimes some of these targets absolutely make no sense. You know, I've so many shoddy ones, so many like poor transfer strategies as well too. That's been really frustrating. Like, I remember the whole thing of like signing players that have, you know, that has been like wonder kid statuses, like, you know, your Barclays, your Luke Shaws, your Emersons, a few of these guys where it's like, okay, you know, they're available for such little money that maybe it's worth buying them for absolutely nothing. And if they come good for us, boom, we've just like made it an absolute killing. And if they do bad for us, then we can sell them on. But the only thing is that if you're going to be giving these guys massive contracts on top of that, you're making it kind of hard for yourself to be able to sell them on and move them on. And that's why these guys are still at the club all these years later. You know, Bakayoko, I'm sure his contract is going to literally expire by the time he gets sold on. He's not even really doing bits anywhere he's going to right now as well. Milan, not really hearing much confidence about them wanting to like make his signing a permanent at the end of that loan spell, which is kind of the story of his entire Chelsea career. I mean, you know, you can go on. But anyway, I got some super chats right here. Firas B, I appreciate the super chat, man. But if anyone sends them, please make sure that you've got your message actually in the super chat, so you're not wasting your money. But I appreciate that, man. And moving on to Ashish, how you doing, man? Do we need a senior defender like Thiago if Aspie leaves, which we don't want? That's a good question, but to answer that, we'd have to look towards the market. You know, who are these experienced defenders that could be available? Like, potentially a Koulibaly? Yeah, maybe, but then, you know, he wants to play all the time then. Other than Koulibaly, who else is like an experienced defender on the market that you would potentially go for? I'm not too sure, to be honest. And, you know, today I did release a News Daily video where, you know, it was a big report from Goal.com, Nizar Kinsella, where he's essentially talking about some of the main targets for next season. And some of the defenders we're looking at, guys like Wesley Fofana from Leicester City, Koundé, who's like, 22 years old too. We're not looking for defenders who are like in their primes, who are like, you know, 28 or something. Because if we were, then we'd have to be going for guys like Marquinhos, because they're the guys who go for, you know, the actually ready-mades who still have their prime years to give you. I can't think on the top of my head many experienced defenders in like that Thiago Silva role. I think with Thiago Silva, he was like a, you know, an opportunity that rarely ever comes. We took advantage of that. Great foresight from Lampard, great foresight from the club to get him tied down, because this guy is not your normal 38-year-olds. Like, I would not be surprised if he stayed until he was 40, because the way he looks after himself, the way he plays, I mean, the class is eternal. And, you know, part of me is kind of like, you know, it's nice that like these old pros, they do have much longer careers, because it means that we get to enjoy them for even longer now, which is like the great thing, in my opinion. You know, Thiago Silva, absolute legend, so blessed and lucky that he's at this club. To have like one of the actual legends of his generation playing for you, for me, it's a big privilege. And I think as a Chelsea fan, we've been so lucky to see players like that, like your Makeleles, your Balaks, so many of these examples that have come to the club as well. And even some of that when they past their age as well too. Like, even like seeing Samuel Eto'o, like that's like a nice memory to have. Even Falcao for a short amount of time. Just all those types of like legends, to be fair. So yes, it's sweet. But moving on to the review, why Tuchel is not focusing to buy midfielders who can score goals too. Well, we do have a guy that can score goals. He is out on loan. Thomas Tuchel was very impressed by him during pre-season, and his name is Conor Gallagher. So, you know, it's not just market all the time. You've got to assess what you have, use that, and then for me personally, you turn to the market to sign the very best in positions you don't have. I think that's what Bayern do. A lot of clubs do that to great effect. It just makes sense for us to do that, to be fair. But anyway, Xavier Landori, big up Nini, big up the chat, respect, bro. Moving on to your homie, bro, gamer, stop spamming. Okay, RC, would you sign Aubameyang? No, I just don't really think it makes sense. I don't think his wages make sense. I don't see where he'd be playing as well too. And I'm not signing players who are leaving their club in poor form. You know, we're Chelsea Football Club. We've got ambitions of our own, yeah. We're not out here trying to take like chances on has-beens. Is disrespectful. It's a bit too extreme, I know. But if our goal was to keep on pushing and improving, signing players who have like plateaued doesn't really make too much sense for me personally. So listen, that's why clubs like Arsenal exist, and that's why guys like Aubameyang go to them. Moving on though to Wasim, Kante and Silva tested positive. Yes, that is, yeah, it feels like that's the case. Damn, that's peak. That is peak. I have to let that sink in just to actually deep and comprehend what this actually means. We've got Man City coming up. Like, if Kante was even available for that game, then the guy's not human. They'd have to drug test him like crazy because it makes no sense how he could even recover like that. It would have to be the same thing for Thiago Silva too, if that was the case, you know. But anyway, yes, Alex, Mahmoud is here. How you doing, man? We've raised so much money. The board needs to show more faith in our academy. Yeah, give opportunities to the best ones, which there's quite a few of them, to be fair, and then spend money on the very best available in the market. I just think it's such a good strategy, and that will just be like a long term, and that will forever work, depending on how much money we keep investing in the academy and how often we sign the very best. So moving on to Peter. Hey Nini, following all the way from Kenya, respect. How can I get an original Chelsea jersey? Please get back to me, man. That's a pretty open-ended question. I mean, I guess I got some links in the description, or maybe you'd have to maybe Google in Kenya, man, and find like some suppliers there or something. I know sometimes the international deliveries can be a bit peak, so sorry, I'm not too helpful right now when I'm on stream. Sorry, man. But moving on. Key guys, keep the questions coming in. Sam, talking of young signings, do you think Chelsea should go for Declan Rice? You know what, let me put on FIFA in the background as I'm doing this, actually. Go for Declan Rice. Listen, it really depends on how much money West Ham would want for Declan. I'm assuming it's a shit ton of money. Why would they want to let him go, especially to sign for us as well too, like that? Doesn't make too much sense on their part. And in the market, when it's talking about guys like Tchouaméni, for example, yeah, you guys know that. Not to get too gas, but I was the first one to put Tchouaméni's name out there because, you know, he's been a guy I've been looking at, to be fair. But yeah, of course, why not play a little bit of FIFA in the background when I'm answering your questions? Moving on, we've got another super chat that's come in. Respect. Casey Day, thank you, man. Appreciate you the constant support. I always got to show love when you're live streaming. And I'm in the meeting, lol. I'll be back when it's done. Bro, I'm still going to be here, man. Hopefully I'm not going to distract you too much from the moves you're making right now in your meeting. But yeah, respect, bro. Appreciate that. Moving on to Smokey AB. Mount and Gallagher can score from midfield. 4-3-3 is needed. Yeah, for sure. And like, you're actually using them in that type of like system too. These guys are under 25, under 24. Mount's 22 years old. Gallagher's like 22, 23, whatever. They're around that age, basically. That is the perfect age where, like, you know, what you're learning, you start to click on into your game even more. You start to improve and improve and improve. And I definitely feel like when I look at guys like Mount, for example, I know his long-term future will be double digits for goals and assists. I think he's kind of demonstrated that he does have that potential. And I think it will come eventually. Same thing for Gallagher as well too. You know, he's gone to Palace, doing bits there currently as well too. You know, the guy's got a big future ahead. And, you know, back in the old Chelsea teams, we'd get goals not only from the attacking players, but from the midfield as well too. And when you've got these types of box-to-box guys in your Mounts and Gallaghers that put in serious work, that can press from the front, win those tackles further up, giving you that counter-pressing ability, and also come back to the dirty work as well too, that's when you're allowed to use systems with box-to-box mids, like actual proper ones. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you've got guys that can do it all, you got to tap into that ability. And I got a lot of respect for your Jorginhos and stuff, but realistically, is Jorginho going to be here in like, what, 3 seasons' time? Probably not. I think we'd move on from then, which is what big clubs do after a while. You know, we got the very best out of him. He's still here. He'll help us achieve our targets for this season. Let me keep it moving. That's how the game works, man. But moving on to the tenors question. As we know, Roman was the one pushing for Havertz. If he had known we had Musiala instead, he wouldn't tell you Roman is always going to be wrong. Now that's a fair point. That's a fair question. It's not the first time that Daddy Roman's, you know, just exercise his wealth, and when he wants a player, he tends to be desperate to get them. And sometimes, or most times actually, it's kind of worked against us to our detriment, to be fair. Of course, you know, I have to see what happens in that respect. But I don't know, man. A few times it hasn't always come through, in my opinion. It hasn't always paid off. Havertz, I know can still bang, but my thing is, let's say we move on. Let's say Havertz one day becomes a box-to-box mid. I guess that would still work. You've got Havertz, Mount, and Conor Gallagher competing for those spots in midfield. I think that can make a lot of sense as well too. And you know, if you've got a player like Havertz, I want to see him actually used to his full potential. You know, I want to see him being the one influencing the play, getting more involved in the game. And I think tonight I'll definitely have a lot of eyes out on him. But anyway, I've got some more super chats right here. Tony Tone, if we get rid of some attacking players, who would you sign? Mine would be Chiesa. He's an underrated passer. Yeah, I do like Chiesa. I definitely like Chiesa. I think he's decent. But to be fair, one player that I really like too is Anthony. I'm liking the idea that potentially we could be seeing Kingsley Coman available in the market as well too. I think the guy's a world-class winger, and if he's available in the free, that could bang. Usman Dembele on the free. Can you really say no to someone like him as well? Especially when it's just like you're guaranteed to get a profit of this guy regardless. That could also make a lot of sense. But I really like Anthony from Ajax. I think he's a really good winger, really good attacking player, young. And I just like those really skillful players. I really just like those skillful players, you know, that because you guys, man, for me, football, even though it's a very serious game, it's also still an entertainment as well too. And I want to be entertained. I want to see players that are gonna that was really mid for me then. I want to see players that are gonna just get me off my seat a bit sometimes, you know. But yeah, I think Anthony for me is the guy that I would probably go for if I could. Like if ZX definitely go, like if he did go, then yeah, it'd have to be Anthony for me. He can create, he can score, and he's got them 5 stars that I like, to be honest. But moving on to the next super chat, Tobias, quick one, my guy. Who would you be willing to sacrifice in our mids if you want to bring back players like Gilmore, Conor Gallagher, and potentially a new DM? Again, like, it's not... Okay, I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to keep it real. And it's not a disrespect to these guys. I'm sure you guys know where I'm coming from. And if you don't, then I guess you'll find out. But I'm saying, for me, that would probably involve like a Jorginho. Eventually, one day, I think when you sign Tchouameni, you kind of don't really need him anymore. Because Tchouameni can pass and defend. He can do probably a lot more. And even though Jorginho does a ton, his game is still slightly a little bit niche as well. I'm not going to lie. So definitely would be him. I'd like to sacrifice... You know, Kova's showing some incredible form. I think I'd have to keep him for now, to be fair. I can't finish in this game. My God, like, I don't understand. This game is so frustrating, bro. But getting back to your question, I don't know. Maybe Ruben, potentially. You know, now that we've got some, like, top youngsters coming through, and maybe the injuries has played a little bit of a... You know, hasn't helped him in his career as well. You know, sometimes you got to make those sacrifices. And you guys know that I'm a big fan of him. But, you know, like I said, if I can challenge consistently for the next how many years, that's the most important thing. And just like that, I blow the opportunity to make it 1-0. And then I can see the deadest goal. Why am I even playing FIFA on the stream? This is definitely an L on my part. This is not making sense. I can't concentrate on 2 things at once. But anyway, moving on. Godspill, appreciate the super chat. Love your content, man. Why don't you collab with Chelsea creators like Eunice, etc.? Also thoughts on coming matches. Prefer Connor to Rice. I mean, yeah, like I said, you know, I've got nothing against Eunice or any of those guys, to be fair. I'm definitely down to do some collabs, for sure. See what happens in the future, basically. But yeah, like I said, you know, we've got like a lot of good content creators out there doing their thing at this point in time. It's very diverse. And I feel like it's a lot more content creators from Chelsea compared to like other fan bases. I don't really see many different Liverpool ones or United one. Maybe United got a few, but these guys have been doing it for time. I'm not seeing like any new ones. Like, so yeah, you know, like I said, we'll see what happens during the new year. But definitely want to do some more collabs. I've always enjoyed doing collabs with like Football Therapy, Jan, Bless Guy. Like outside of YouTube, like we'll talk just about life and just like, you know, talk about stuff. Obviously done some stuff with George as well. Did a little feature on my channel like a few months back, which was nice. Of course, Ma, son of Chelsea, like all the guys basically. So yeah, man, expect more to come from that. But anyway, let me go on to answer more questions as I'm playing FIFA at the same time. It just is not working. So once this game is over, I'm just not playing this stupid game at all, to be fair. Otherwise... Like I said, I don't know how these guys do it. They're streaming and playing this game at the same time. I have to score this. I have to score this. My God. Damn, this game's fucking annoying, man. Excuse me, you guys. Apologies for that. Answering some more questions. Top 10 universe would love a collab with Mar. Yeah, I literally just saw recently that Mar was on Sky Sports too, so I definitely got to show him some love later. I didn't even see that, but that's what it's nice that some of the established media looking at content creators and seeing the good stuff that they're doing, like him and Alex Goldberg Byline podcast on. Oh my god, that speed boost, I timed that perfectly. I timed it perfectly. But anyway, let me go on to answer some more questions. Nini, I've been reading some stuff about Luca Digne. Is that really something Chelsea? Yeah, of course. The Digne stuff, he's a guy we're looking at. But currently, it seems like Emerson is the main one we're focusing on, which I guess for business reasons makes more sense. Like, Digne would cost a lot more money than just bringing Emerson back from Lyon. Obviously, some of the contractual terms he put in that contract, I'm sure, it would have to be a pretty decent fine we're paying to Lyon, because he's like their first choice left back right now. And he's not going to be replaced easily if we were to take him back. So, I don't know, man. It's them ones where it's like, I don't want to waste like 2 weeks trying to get Emerson back for it to not happen. That makes no sense now that even more guys are getting COVIDs and all like the issues and injuries we have. Bro, I'm just embarrassing myself in front of 600 people right now. This is terrible on my part, man. Absolutely awful. Just fumbling this entire bag right now. Damn. But anyway, moving on to the Hearts. Nini. Would you take Rafinha over Anthony? He's carrying Leeds to stay in the Premier Series. Yeah. Like I said, my opinions on attacking players are they'll evolve depending on like how we play. Because my thing is, Rafinha is not a guy that's playing as a cam with his back to goal, like how all our attacking players have to play. He's not doing that. He's a guy that receives the ball out wide. He's that free man out wide where he has the license to cut inside, get past his man, put in a cross, take a shot, all those types of details. And it's just like, my thing is this. We've got someone called Hakim Ziyech who did the exact same thing at Ajax, and he's not allowed to do that playing for us currently. So if Ziyech can't do that, I can't imagine how Rafinha would have a system changed for him. It just wouldn't happen, in my opinion. It just wouldn't happen at all. So it's just like, I'd have to see if we see like any like improvements or evolution in terms of like how we, like attack and use the attacking players and the positions they take up on the fields, because otherwise it just doesn't make too much sense to me, because I just don't see Rafinha's game translating in this current system. I think that's the reality. I don't see it translating in this system. But moving on, Charles Hanley, Nini, my guy, is playing FIFA very poorly. I might have to put it out there. I'm definitely not doing it. I'm not giving a good account of myself right now. If you're watching this thinking one day you'll play against me, please don't think this is me on my final form. Don't get ahead of yourself, yeah? I'll smoke you, I promise you. But anyway, moving on. Quick question, Nini. I've always wondered this. What is your full name? Nope, not betting it out online. Moving on. You know what it is? Like, I was born in a time before social media was like a thing like that. I like to keep a bit of privacy. I'm not out here. I see the Google searches. I'll see like, what's Nini's name? How old is he? How tall is he? And who's Nini's girlfriend? All these like mad search terms. So you guys, you know what I mean? I know what you're doing in your spare time. Yeah, this is exactly why I'm not baiting myself out like that. So anyway, let me answer some more questions, you guys. The game is starting pretty soon. Very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing a different formation as well too. I guess maybe I don't know. I'm guessing it could be like 4-2-3-1 potentially. That could make some sense. But I guess I like the idea of 4-3-3. Saul, I don't think he's the type of guy that could be the one like, progressing the play from deep. I think him playing box to box would make more sense actually. Having him either side, like on the right hand side, Mount down the left. I think that could make a lot of sense. Come on, I need to get one goal back in this game. Come on, mama. That's a goal. Bruv. Oh. Absolutely embarrassing. Moving on to Lukaku to score today. Yes. I definitely think that he has to score today, to be fair. And I guarantee that he will be absolutely desperate to score again today. 100%. 100%. If he does, that will just help him so much and like, getting the fan base off his back a little bit. Even though I fully respect, that has to be in. That has to be in. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on. Comeback is coming. Christopher, Nini couldn't smoke a cigarette, let alone someone on FIFA. No disrespect. I need to aid mods, man. Get rid of that guy. Nah, I'm messing around. I'm messing around. You said I can't smoke someone, yeah? Well, then what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this, bruv? What's this? What? What about smoke? What about smoke? Come on. I told you guys, don't play. This is not me. This is not a full reflection of my FIFA game. Please, don't get ahead of yourself. I will smoke you for fun. Please, please. But anyway, PES is better than FIFA. Who knows? Who knows? To be fair, I'm not really banging out FIFA like that. I'm not going to lie, you know. I'm not even really allowed to. My girl wouldn't even let me bang out FIFA like that, to be fair. So, like, when I was younger, man, sometimes I wish, like, you know, you got more time to game. You know, like, if I had this type of FIFA back when I was younger, like, oh my, it would be an absolute shutdown for the whole world, to be fair. But, like I said, you get responsibilities. There's life, relationships. You know, your girl's taking your time as well. She's taking up all your precious FIFA time as well. You know what I mean? It's not ideal. It's not ideal. So you got to make sacrifices, man. You know what I mean? But I need to win this game. My first game live can't be a loss. That'll just be a bit of an L. Come on, Lukaku, man. You need to get the winner for me. Yeah? If you want to apologize to me, get me the winner in this game, yeah? Please, please. That's it. That's it, boys. That's it. That's it. Boom. Lukaku, this is your time to shine. This is it, Lukaku. This is it. Bruv, if you do this today, yeah, there's going to be some issues. I'm telling you. Do this tonight. That's it. Come on. Yes, Romelu. Romelu. I swear to God, what is wrong with finesse in this game, man? I don't understand this fake EA AIDS. It haunts me every FIFA. Every FIFA, it haunts me. I don't know what it is. Come on, Lukaku, man. I'll give you one more opportunity. Thank you. Plus pass it back. Bruv. Whoa. No, come on. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, my God, man. Terrible. Wow. Like, really. That sums me up, yeah. I missed the easiest chances. Like, no pressure from anyone. One-on-one with the keeper. I surprised myself and then boom. Just like some fake nonsense and that's it. Get that ball, Reese, man. Get that ball. Come on, cover. Come on, cover. Come on, cover. Come on, cover. That's it. 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 To Romelu's head. To Romelu's head. In the net. In the net. Oh, my God. What is happening right now? You guys, come on. I need to answer some of your questions right now. This is... or maybe no one... I'm not going to answer no questions. I have to win this game. I'm sorry. I can't. My first game live can't be an L like this. Especially in a defeat in this type of manner too. Nah, come on, man. Losing all my street cred right now. What's happening right now? That's it, Kai. Played. That's it. Oh, Romelu, man. I swear to God, if you even think of playing a game like this tonight, you have to do more than apologize. I'm telling you. Nah, can't say. Get that flipping ball, bro. What's happening? Okay, answer some questions. What's your thoughts of bringing Koulibaly to Chelsea this season? I'm not gonna lie. When there's like so many sick like young defenders on the market right now that will be in your defense for like what potentially the next 10 years, I just don't think it's the one really to be going for like any older experienced ones. Like Tuchel works really well with like young players as well too. I just think I don't know. I don't think Koulibaly is the guy I would personally go for, to be honest. Romelu is really just playing so dead for me right now. Like, no. Nah, I want this game to end, to be real with you. I just want this game to end right now. This is not how I thought it was going to go. I didn't think it was going to go like this. Oh, my God. You know what I need to invest in as well? You know those like them devices that boost your Wi-Fi signal. Like I'm not gonna lie, on the big screen TV, man, it's a lot more crisper. That's what I'm gonna say. Come on, Lukaku. Come on. That's it, boys. That's it. Dummy. Oh, I'm doing the most for no reason, just trying to like impress you guys. But I just need to go for the win. That's all Chelsea fans really care about. We don't care about how we play. We just care about how we win. That's it. That's fucking hell, man. What is happening in this game? I'm going to look at my XG afterwards. It's going to be like 8 or something. Like something ridiculous too. Oh. That's the one thing. Like if I could really finish, yeah? I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't be able to compete. Come on, Pewdie. Boom, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ooh. Oh, no. I did the most. Did the most. Did the most for no reason then. Ah, you're going to score. Let's see a fake goal. That's it. Come on. Edvard Mendy with a 99 handling. Never that, man. Come on, Ben. Get forward. Come on, Pewdie. Make that running behind, man. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. Fucking hell. Not like that, Ben. Not like that, Ben. That's it. That's it. Just, ref, blow the whistle, please. Just blow the whistle. You guys, I think that's enough FIFA for right now. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell I'm even thinking, trying to do this, right? It's not making too much sense right now. Let's forget we saw anything, yeah? But anyway, let's move on to some more questions. OS 10G Nini, thoughts on João Felix? Would you take him at Chelsea? Yes, I love João Felix. Love how he plays the game too. He's got that individualism that I don't know. If we had one player that could really take on his man like that in our team, it could be game over for the rest of the league, to be fair. And like I said, can João Felix really cook the same way at Atletico Madrid? I don't think so. So, I don't know. Kai Havertz, João Felix swap. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Moving on though. XG guy doesn't like us. He probably get 2-1. Yep, Emerson or Maatsen record. I'd have to be Emerson. I think Maatsen just needs to just focus on playing. Learn their comeback pre-season. I think that's the best thing to do, to be honest with you. I don't think Maatsen has to come back right now because I don't see him playing as many games if that was the case. Moving on, I should invest in Zola. I was looking at his SBC, to be honest with you. I think Zola could be a potential one, for sure. We need a press conference from Lukaku for that FIFA game. You know, by the way, let me actually see what the stupid XG was. Like, I need to actually deep what had happened because, yeah, it's not making... He got 2 assists for me, though. But nah, I didn't sign you to get assists. I signed you to score goals. And that's one thing you didn't do. So I don't know how you got 8.1 rating. It's not making any sense to me. But I need to see the stats. Like, I lost to a guy that's older than me too. Like, and he definitely played like he was, to be honest with you. Damn. Well, look at that. 7.4 expected goals. And I only got 2. Oh, my God. Nah. This hurts, man. This hurts. Yeah, why did I pass? Yeah, but why are you telling me now, bro? Like, you should have told me when I was playing. You're telling me afterwards. It's not really helping me right now. This game, man, I swear to God. Like, this is why I can't play it all the time. Honestly, I just can't. I just can't. But anyway, the game is going to be starting soon in the next 7 minutes. That's the only thing I really care about, to be fair with you guys. Let's get back to the chat right now. Boom, Nini, since it's January, should we send Saul back? What are your thoughts? I just don't think right now, when the team is struggling with COVID, that anyone should be going back. We have to keep Saul to the end of the season. I don't think Atletico Madrid are going to be happy with us just giving him back to him like before his loan spell ends. Nah, we can definitely just keep him for a few more months. And hopefully, there's still hope that he will get more confident and will perform more for the team. I think a game like this today is a big opportunity for someone like Saul to, you know, show that he's acclimatized more to the league, more to the system, and that he's coming out his shell a bit because, you know, I do sympathize for him. I definitely feel like there's this like mental block in this game right now, which is why we're seeing some of the things we're seeing from him. He was a lot more confident when he was younger. Let's not forget those goals against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, the stuff he was doing then. But I guess ultimately there wasn't like a proper system for him at Atletico Madrid, and eventually he just got phased out, I guess. But that's what I mean, man. Simeone, sometimes these defensive managers, team comes first, and it can come at the cost of players and their progression. I look at someone like João Felix. They spent like 120 million on him. You're probably thinking for a lot more in terms of like stats and stuff like that. But maybe in a system like ours, where I could easily see him playing that cam role quite nicely, not gonna lie, I think he could do quite a lot, to be honest. But moving on to my score prediction, I am going for a 2-1 win. I think it's like a safe result. And a lot of it comes down to thinking we have to beat Tottenham today. So, yeah, I'm not going for no draws or nothing like that. Never go for a defeat. 2-1 minimum is what I'll take. Moving on, though, when are you going to get married, bro? Why is everyone asking me that question? Like, I went to a wedding the other day, like for on Christmas Eve, my girl's best friend's wedding. Bro, the amount of times man was asking me that. Guys I didn't even know, guys I've never seen before. At one point I had to tell someone, bro, I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't even know what your name is. Like, I've never met you before. Why am I going to tell you about my personal business like that? Like, please, come on. But anyway, moving on. Vlahovic thoughts. Honestly, like, we've got Lukaku. Like, we just spent 100 million on him. He's our record signing. Striker news I just kind of ignore. Like, today there was like Sport Bill trying to do leaky reports suggesting that we're still looking at Haaland and that due to the whole interview controversy, which our manager said a billion times, wasn't even that deep. Why would the club be thinking to look at backup options in case? I mean, it's just stupid. It's just like, let's try and get some idiots to click on this article so we can make some easy money today. That's what it is. But moving on. They were asking you to sign a thing. My lords. Conrads, can we fit both Mount and Gallagher in our current system? I guess we could behind the striker. But then for me personally, it'd be like, what? We're going to have like another guy competing for 2 spots in the team. Like, eventually this won't make any sense because it'll be like so many players will pay the price for that and miss out. And how is that helping their development? I don't see it working like that. So they could, but ideally I hope that's not the case because we can't expect to just rotate constantly using different attacking lineups every single time and expecting them to like develop and progress and be better. I don't see it working like that, to be honest with you. Tala, Vlahovic is way too limited of a striker to play in a possession team. Yeah, that as well. Like, Vlahovic has an incredible shooting technique. It does look good. But a lot of times, yeah, when you play for like a top 10 team, that's not top 4. The way you play games is completely different to the way we're able to play a game. Because we're a top team, we'll have teams sitting back defending, trying to stop us and minimize us. That makes the game completely different for lots of players. And that means that you have to show like a completely different skill set. Vlahovic, I'm seeing a lot of those goals in space on the counter-attack. He's the main target man they're looking for. All the goals go through him. And when you're a team like that, yeah, of course, you're going to use your best player like that. But then when you move up to a team where you have like, you're playing alongside 10 other guys who are equally would be your best player at your previous club, it's a completely different context and completely different roles. So, I unless it's like an Mbappe where it's like, wow, this is like some generational shit right here. This is like out of this world, and yeah. But I think for me currently, Vlahovic, no, we've got Lukaku, and I'd have to see him performing more than just Fiorentina, to be honest. Moving on, got a super chat. Thank you, bro. Players you would look to sell in the summer. Wow. Okay. I'd sell Aspie because I respect what he's done. Of course, an absolute Chelsea legend for sure. But I'm just thinking now is the time to fully embrace like the next generation of the team. And I do think in moments like this, but you've got to rely upon your squads. I want to make sure the squad guys I'm relying upon are still putting out a good job for us. You know what I mean? And I think Aspie, he looks like he's, not physically declining. That's the wrong words. But the way he plays wing back now isn't the same as how he used to play. And in defence as well too, I think we've got lots of good options there and many more to come through for next summer as well too. So I think it's a good time to phase some guys out. I'm looking at Alonso as well too. The fact that every single summer they've been asking for him to, to move on. We involve him in our initial first bids for Lukaku too as well. I think that sums up quite a lot of things. I'd probably so listen. If we get extra many, then I also think, okay, someone like Jorginho necessarily needed. If I can get the maximum amount of money for George in the summer, Juventus make a 40 mil bid for him. I'm not going to say no to that. I'm using that money and I'm selling Tchouaméni. And that means we can play on a different type of formation, different level, basically. But moving on to Michael Lacini. When will Havertz UCL goal stop counting? Can that guy get so many excuses? I get what you're saying for sure. I don't think it can last forever personally, but at the same time I also understand that it's quite difficult for him because he's had injuries, but on top of that too, I think it's how he's been used. I just think that it's kind of limited. It's not really fully getting the best out of him. But looking at the Spurs in the lineup in the 3-4-3, Doherty left wing back, that'll be fun to see. They got Skip in midfield too. The guy's got no physical presence at all. You guys, the game's about to be starting right now. Let's get into things. Let's see how we do. You guys got some score predictions as well too, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream. with me. Yes. It's gonna be a big game today. I'm looking at Lukaku. I'm looking at that intensity in his eyes. I'm just praying that he don't put in the performance that I just saw him do on FIFA 22. Like, if he does that, wow, that's what I can say to that, mate. Okay, so Tottenham and Antonio Conte. Like, of course, I can't play the sound. Like, actually, I can play the sounds. I don't think that's gonna affect nothing. Okay, calm. But you guys who's watching this on, like, obviously louder audio than me, what was the, like, stadium response to Conte? I'm not really getting any vibes at all, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a lot of claps, to be honest. Okay. Pratik, I watched your show from India. Please take my comment. Respect, Pratik, bro. Respect, man. I hope you guys enjoy watching the game with me on stream. Game is kicking off. And Spurs hit that ball straight down to the left. How many times did we see that us kick off games like that the same way on Antonio Conte? Like, I don't really know if Conte is really like his system was so good that he never had to adapt. But wow, oh, Lukaku, oh, but so far, first 20 seconds, a little bit of Havertz Lukaku link up. That's what I want to see. Did you see that? Havertz dropped deeper. Who's the guy behind down the right hand side? That was Lukaku attacking that space and being the bulldozer we know he is. Okay, let's see. But I like that start. So Lukaku's a little smile on his face, yeah? Okay, let's see. Lukaku and Kai. But yeah, I think Lukaku should have shot. I don't know why he looked to assist. This is what I mean. It was a bit too FIFA 22-esque. Like I said, I don't want to be seeing that performance today. I really don't. Kanish Nini, can you tell us the background story of how you got into Chelsea FC and why you chose to support Chelsea? Let me answer your question when there's like a pause in the game. Because obviously I need to concentrate on what I'm seeing, bro. That's a free kick, ref. Clear free kick. But you guys, right now, the formation, I'm guessing it's back four, right? It's looking like it's a back four. It's definitely looking like a back four, right? Come on, boys. Come on, Mason. Some good delivery, Mason. Come on, Mason. This is yours. Poor ball. Poor ball that time. Not the best one. Not the best one. We know Mason's better than that. We definitely know he is. He's got many assists for us from set pieces. But it looks like it's a back three for us, yeah? Okay, cool. I guess back three it is. Back three it is. So that's Aspie, of course. Rudy, Sarr, yeah, back three. Saul, Jorginho in front. Alonso, wing back. And who's playing right wing back? I guess we don't really have a right wing back, right? I guess Aspie will just push up further forwards. Interesting so far, but we're finding those passes between Spurs midfield lines. That's great to see. Moving it from left to right quite smoothly so far. But as I'm saying, Spurs, I'm expecting them to be sitting deeper and sitting back. But I don't know, you guys. Like, Aspie, it's not looking like full back three to me, not going to lie. That's it, Lukaku played. Come on, Mason. Come on, Mason. Oh. Nah, you guys, this ain't back three. I don't think it is. This is definitely a back four. But we're looking sharp so far. Like, we know that the players in this team, when they're playing against Spurs, a different intensity comes out. We know the tradition, you guys. We have to beat Spurs. If you sign for us, you understand that tradition must be kept and maintained. You can't be embarrassed by them. By the best club in London for a reason, yeah? But, like, so far, positives. First 3.5 minutes. Looking quite dangerous. Okay, cool. So, Saul's pressing further forward with Mount. Yeah, I'm trying to understand this formation, bro. Yeah, this is a back four. This is definitely a back four. And I guess sometimes it will shift to a back 3-2. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, Kenneth Lini, how is your health at this point in time? I'm really happy to see you uploading again. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course, I was having a bit of issues with like mental health and stuff. Had that coincided with like the sense of burnout on YouTube as well too. When you're banging out content so many years consecutively, it does take a toll. And I had to just take some time out to just re-examine, reflect, Make some changes in my life as well too. Had a lot of like unhealthy, negative ones too. But anyway, enough of that. Alonso wins the ball back, plays in Havertz. Come on, Kai! Oh, yes! Come on! Come on! That's what I'm talking about, man. You see the attacking players in the field, yeah? Look at the difference it's making. I was saying, Spurs are going to be fucking surprised today. Spurs are going to be surprised by seeing how offensive we are. We have players that allow us to cook. Hi, Havertz. That is the finishing that we signed him for, man. Great goal. Look at the pressure, put them under. Great play for Marcus Alonso. It's been low-key underrated this entire December. I'm sorry. That's it, Kai. But look. How many players was inside the box, you guys? How many players was inside the box in that moment? How often do we see that many guys attacking the spaces in the box? Come on. That's it, Kai. Well done. And then he kicks Lloris in the end too. Oh, okay. This is... Hey, I feel very optimistic right now. That's all I'm going to say. I feel very optimistic right now. 1-0 up against Spurs. A Conte team where they like to play a little pussy ball, in my opinion. A little defensive shit. Are Spurs going to come out now to push us and attack? It'll be interesting. But when you've got Doherty playing left wing back, when you've got Skip, that is decent on the ball, but has no physical presence. I just see this as an opportunity for us to bully them. And hopefully, if we can seal this game in the first leg right now, boom, you guys. I think everything's going to be quite cushy, not going to lie. But Kai Havertz up front alongside Lukaku already. First goal in 5 minutes. We look threatening as it was. The way we're overloading them in midfield so far. The amount of times we've got men pushing inside the box as well too. We look hungry. We look aggressive. These are the things I want to see. And what is it? A back four system. And I've always thought, I'm not going to say I've always known, but I've always thought, yeah, take those calculated risks where a lot of times we can use back four because we have attacking players who are much better than most teams' attacking players, and they'll make the difference. And when they make the difference, then we can control the game afterwards. That's how I see it. So now it's on Spurs now to come out, push us in attack, which could be stupid. But right now it looks like off the ball 4-4, so 4-2-2-2 basically, 4-4-2, 4-2-2-2, 4-2, whatever formation, bro. You know what I mean. But that's it. Play George. That's it, Rom. That's it. Yes, Saul. Nice first time pass. Win that ball back, you guys. And Mason's won it back already. That's it. Played. Oh, Alonso balling behind. Unlucky. But we're looking positive so far, you guys. That's what I want to see. We dropped to midfield as well. Saul, okay. Now we look quite structured, man. Like Tuchel knows how to structure the hell out of a team. Like he really does. It's so fluid. Like it's actually so fluid. Like Aspie tucked in deeper, then Ziyech picks up the right wing back position. Then okay. So off the ball is a back five. On the ball it's like 2 up front and 4 midfields. That's it, played. Come on, Ziyech. Come on. Ziyech on the right hand side in his best position. Come on, Z. If you're going to cut inside, it's got to be better than that. Okay, please with the scoreline, bro. Bro, I don't even know. Okay, let me find the scoreline. Let me get the scoreline up for you guys. I think I can do it through here. Calm. Nice. Scoreline is up. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it's potentially, I don't know. I've seen like 3 different formations so far. There's ones for when we're defending, ones when we're pressing, and once when we're attacking, which is classic Thomas Tuchel, to be honest. We've got the players that can play this fluid type of style as well too, and it's good to see. So far it's back 4. I'm guessing it's like 4-2-3-1. Kai will be playing off of Lukaku quite a lot. I'm playing up front with him as well too. So yeah. Come on, Sar. Sar, man. Could have been a better ball then. Could have been a better ball. But that's what I mean. 2 up front. Kai alongside Lukaku. I think using players like this, that's how you can help find that's how you make a difference in how they play. Stick with him, Alonso. You got to be careful about that pacing behind, but yes, good defending. Stop that counter-attack very well. Rudiger stepping up from his defensive line to, force more and losing that momentum, basically. So it's worked. Sarr, come on, push forward, man. Be aggressive on the ball. That's it. Carry it, carry it. Ah, lucky in the end. Lucky in the end. You got to be careful then. He didn't know what the option was then. That's the difference with Sarr. I mean, he is young, of course. And I respect him for doing his best, but you guys have my thoughts and opinions on him. Played Mason. Let's pass it back. So far, it seems like Spurs are trying to put a lot of pressure on Sarr down that left-hand side. So we'll definitely have to protect him. And that was nice play from Jorginho to evade the press then. We switched the ball to the right-hand sides. Played Rudy. When Mount receives in those areas, just like in that deep in the left channel, I think that's when he's really creative because he's got a really good range of passing. So far, Saul's looking tidy on the ball as well too. Small details like this that you want to see. Plaids. And we're looking very quick on the ball as well too. We're moving it, really pinning the ball 1-2, 1-2, boom. It's what you want to see. Come on, ref. Played Saul. Saul playing first time passes. Alright, cool. That's good to see. Oh, that was nearly a dangerous ball from Aspie then. Oh! Oh, wow. Kai wasn't offside then. Yeah, Kai. I was expecting a bit better from there then. Not going to lie. I guess he assumed he was offside. So there wasn't that real conviction behind the shot then. But look at some of the positions that Kai can find inside the box when he gets to play off of someone, Give him a bit of space and this guy can punish teams. But anyway, Alex, if you're still here, man. Yeah. Some of these guys are trying to just spam the hell out of this bloody chat right now. But so far, 3 good opportunities against Spurs. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Stick with him, Lonzo. Stick with him. Sarr. Come on, Sarr. Played, Sarr. Played. That's it, Jorginho. A smart free kick to win. You smart guy. That is it. I mean, of course, we should be 2-0 up right now, but the opportunities will come, and I'm not going to be holding that against Kai. That's one of them ones, to be fair. But I can't see Spurs really handling Lukaku and Kai. That double threat up front. Oh, come on. Played, Saul. Played. So far, him and Mount are doing really well. Just leading the press, essentially. This has been a very good start from Saul today. I've been very impressed with what I'm seeing so far. Come on, Kai. Look at Kai influencing, receiving deeper as well. We're even seeing Jorginho taking shots now. No, that's Saul. Why am I getting confused by Saul and Jorginho? Played. Come on, find Z. But you guys in the chat, how are you finding this first 15 minutes so far, basically? Are you liking some of the new patterns of play we're seeing now with a new formation? I mean, look, now we've reverted to a back 3 system now. When Alonso pushes forward. So this is a very fluid style team. But I'm liking the details. I'm liking Mason Mount's playing on the left-hand side, which is, for me, deeper in that channel on the left is the best way to use Mason. He's really influencing things. Kai and him are playing off of each other. Kai is able to drop deeper a bit now to not just be a guy that acts as a focal point up front. So I'm seeing a lot of nice, interesting details with how these guys are playing the system so far. No surprise, Alonso strikes again with the assist for the first goal. He hates Spurs. Yes, yes, yes. Ganesh Nini, love from Toronto. Respect, bro. I have COVID right now, and you and Chelsea are the ones keeping me sane. Great work. Bro, really sorry to hear that you've got that, man. Yeah, hopefully the recovery can get smoother. Hopefully the symptoms aren't too mad right now. Appreciate that you're here to just watch the stream. And of course, man, if I can do my bit to help, distract you from the symptoms you're feeling, then I'll do what I can, man. But that's a great pass to find Mason, and boom. See, Mason taking shots outside the box. These are little details that I've not been seeing as much of, but I want to see. That was a great pass from Z then to find Mason. And so far, we're really just dragging Spurs midfield blocks from left to right. They really have no proper control over us right now. So, we're definitely the much better team these first 15 minutes. And now we've got an opportunity to really take advantage of our dominance. And if we get the second goal quickly, you guys, this tie is over. Because they won't be coming back at all, yeah. It's Tottenham. They ain't coming back. Oh. But so far, I've seen 3 shots of Mount outside the box so far. How often does any player even get 3 shots in one game? Pass it back, Z. Pass it back, Z. Come on. But so far, we've had 6 shots, 2 on target, 3 outside the box, in the box, whatever. Can't even see for my screen right now. That's it. Sal on the ball, driving forwards. Played Alonso. Look at some of the positions our guys are finding space between the lines. Look how many players we have between their lines right now. It's absolutely crazy. They can't cope. So far, Lucas Moura has had to drop deeper into midfield, I guess, to try and offer some protection, to try and mitigate the threat that we're just that we got forward so far. Played Mount. I think Mount's looked quite impressive to me so far during this game. Come on, really, a Hollywood pass. Okay, no need for it. Smart. But Mount just, receiving deeper there, driving, he does a lot when he's in that type of position. He's such a good player. He can play so many roles to such a high level. He's a great player. Played. Come on. Oh, Z with the Galazzo nearly came through. But that was some great fucking football right there then. The 1-2s with Mason and Kai. That link-up play. Oh. That's nice. That's nice. What you guys saying in the chat right now? Happy New Year, Nini. Blessings on blessings. Respect, Drew. Thanks, man. One stop got him. Most fluid I've seen this team play so far in a while. 1,000,000%. We look super fluid right now. Kai looking like a real baller. This is the energy and drive you want to see from the team. Exactly. And it goes on to what I've been saying, yeah? I feel like in the back four, because you have to play a role for the team, you don't necessarily see that individualism in the players' games. You don't get to see a lot of the details and the skills and the intelligent plays from them because they have a set role they have to perform in the team, and then that's it only. But sometimes I think that sometimes ZX passing is one step ahead. If Lukaku had dropped deeper, then that was a really smart first-time ball from Ziyech then. Yes, Saul played. Oh, that link-up play between Kai and Mason is very effective right now. Super effective right now. This is what I mean, you guys. I've been saying, Saul, this is definitely Saul's best game. This first 80 minutes, easily. But I guess that when there's a bit more space to play in, when you've got more options in front of you, it does make your life a bit easier. We are cutting through Spurs like cake, easily like cake. Look at the overloads. Look how many people are pushing inside the books. How often do we see absolutely no one? Because all our players are literally just looking to prevent the counter-attack. They're all stationed as far away from the books as possible. So hopefully this game could potentially awaken Tuchel to be you know what? Yeah, I don't have to stick to back three left, right and centre religiously. Clearly the players can perform in the system because we've got a lot of talent in this team, man. A lot of talent in this team, and we've got to take advantage of that. You know, Spurs have had 0 shots at all. They can't close us down. They can't outpress us. We're cutting through them like cake, like the user said earlier, like apps. Like look how many men we got forwards. Like this is what I know we can do, because Tuchel, the way he drills his teams, the way he drills them to, you know, be able to defend off the ball, how to break teams down as well. I mean, he's a world class manager, yeah. And it's just like I just felt like the only thing you have to do sometimes is just be tactical with like the risks you're taking. You know, we can play even more offensively, and we got the players in the team that can do that. Doherty on the left, he's only going to pass it back. Well, he's going to cross with his left foot when he's a right wing back. And that's like a typical Antonio Conte shit, man. Emerson with no ability, played, well marshalled by Rudiger. Get this guy signed up, please. Give him the contract he deserves, and let's start preparing now for the following season too. Come on. Look, off the ball, look. Like, essentially off the ball, when we're defending, we kind of are like a 3 at the back team. So you see how fluid we are, like, in the different phases of the game. Like, pressing, defending, and attacking. Like, only a sick manager like Tuchel can get a team this well drilled, man. Honestly, it's very impressive. You got Mount dropped very deep now alongside Z, which means that Alonso can now push forward a bit now. And now it's like, what, a 2-3-2 up front or something like that. Like, this is one of them games where I'll have to rewatch it again. And I'm going to have to like try and just like analyse the hell out of it, to be honest. Played. Played Mount. Get that ball. Good. Pass it back. But Spurs so far can't cope right now. They definitely can't. Come on, Z. But at the same time, it just came out from COVID, so I can't be too harsh, you know. Chelsea's going to win 4-0. I hope so, bro. I hope we do. If we can seal the game first leg, we can treat the second leg like a friendly, in my opinion. Andrew, you think we'll see more back four with these injuries? I hope so. We got the attacking players. They ain't injured right now. They're all fit. They're all firing. We've got to use them, no? Wale Needy taking shots at Conte. Bro, honestly, it's not even hard. It's really not even hard, honestly. Good ball and behind. Mount, man. Unlucky. Come on. Some of these final balls got to be a bit crisper. We've got to be a bit more accurate now. You know, we're piercing behind the defence. But that final pass, the quality has been a bit inconsistent sometimes. But I'm sorry, today I need to see Antonio Conte leaving here with a L. Like a pretty significant one, ideally, to be honest with you. I respect him, but this guy's by far my least favourite manager. And like I said, you know, Tuchel is, like, when Conte should look at Tuchel, because, like, this is what you should be, Conte, you know? You can't just be defensive your whole life and think that's going to, like, get you the big trophies. So it's clearly proven that it won't. That's why they don't do nothing in Europe, and that's why you do nothing in domestic competitions. Played Z. Good defending, Z. Good defending. Come on. But good pressing that for the team at least. Get up, get up. Tackle. That's it. Unlucky. Kante sub or lock it down. Need Ruben in. So I think Ruben, if he comes on second half, I think it's going to be quite fun to watch him play. Especially in this type of system now. Like, you can imagine Ruben's going to be carrying that ball like crazy. Lukaku looks very mobile today for sure. Thoughts on Terry returning to the club? Yeah, I think he's got that ambassador role or something, right? He's going to be like a liaison at the top with the academy. Listen, I think he had a very good effect at Aston Villa. So I definitely think it's a role that can be created for him. But anyway, Spurs, only time they look dangerous at all. And Son's cross can't even get past the first man. Good covering by Saul, who's looking confident as fuck in this game today so far. So let's see if he's going to keep that up and maintain that. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from Saul so far. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him so far. Come on, you guys. Defend this set piece. Defend it. Lukaku in the near post and Kai near post. Now, we definitely got the quality here to defend this. That's it. Played. Counter attack. Come on. Come on, Lukaku. Don't get off the fucking fields. That's it, Rudy. Cover that space. Played. That's it. Pass it back. The way we just recover the ball back too. Look at the distances between like the defense and midfield and the attack. This is why, like, when we press and hunt that ball down, we just get it back and teams can't cope. Yeah, come on, Sar. There was an opportunity to play that pass forward then. There was an opportunity then, Sar. Come on. But now that was just a pointless ball, Aspie, man. Come on. What is that pass? Very heavy pass then. Played. Wow, we're just really playing through the Spurs press like for fun. But it's that final ball and behind it, but not getting right consistently. You know, Kai should have found Mount then. Played. That's it. The only thing I wish we had was that speedy guy on the right hand side, just like taking advantage of all that space that Spurs have down that right hand side. Come on, Kai. Come on, Kai. Play George. Good pass. Where's the support for Alonso? That's our ball at least. Our ball at least. Okay, what you guys say in the chat right now? Can't wait until the Judas Lukaku, the fridge is gone. Fair enough. Ziyech just needs more experience and wisdom. Do you think like what he needs more time in the Premier League? I don't know. I think it's just a lot of injuries. Like I said, he had COVID, just come back. I'm expecting it's going to take him like 1 or 2 games at least. But it's not been terrible so far. Come on, come on. Oh. Poor first touchdown from George. Okay. We just got to keep the ball now. Just be a bit more patient with it. I think that final ball sometimes getting rushed a bit too many times. Just keep the ball and, you know, play through the blocks a bit more. Kanechnini, do we need to make a signing for more final balls? I don't think so. I just think it's more time now of just like, you know, just more patience and, you know, players playing more in this style of way to just get more experience in it, basically. I don't think we have to do anything too drastic. You know, I guess we could replace some players. I'm looking at maybe like a Werner, maybe one more, potentially for some others for next season. But I think we've got the foundations here, to be fair. That's the most important thing. Like, do you have the foundations? And I think for sure we have that. But so far, all our plays down that left-hand side. You know, Aspie's playing like a inverted fullback style role where sometimes he acts as like the third man centre back, and when he goes further forward, he's just there to support. He's not there to get in behind. He's not playing proper like a fullback in that sense. He's playing very inverted, and the left hand side really is where the main threat in behind is coming from, which makes sense. So you know, I wonder if Conte will look to maybe tweak his tactics to try and maybe protect that left-hand side a bit better and, look to try and isolate Aspie more. I mean, I don't think so because, he is kind of rigged. And I'm okay with that, to be fair. But anyway, I'm liking this build-up so far. Come on, Z. Good ball in, Z. Good ball in. Ah. Okay. Lukaku needs to move just standing up at back post. I think he's waiting for that delivery. I fancy his chances against Ben Davies, but he's not getting any quality delivery inside the box to fully take advantage of that. We know that this guy's good from his headers. So I don't think he's doing the wrong things. He's making a lot of space for Yukai's and for the rest of the attacking guys to get in the team. So let's just wait and see a bit. Oh, good header from Z. That's what I mean. He'll do certain passes, which I think maybe other teammates just don't clock onto quickly enough, he's a step ahead too much at times. I guess because he's from Ajax, that's how you play. You're always a step ahead when you move that ball forwards. But I don't know. He'd be the one guy I really hope that we can potentially find a way to fully maximize, because I got a lot of faith in him still, to be honest. Played Mason. Played. Come on, we need to find Luke. Come on, some delivery. Okay, corner at least. Let's see what we can do from here. Let's hope we can take advantage of this situation. Okay, there's something to his finger. Fair enough. This guy's always getting battered every game he plays in, man. I think Kovacic has to share his dietitian or personal fitness trainer with him, to be honest. I mean, Kovacic is looking ridiculously bam this season. Are you seeing some of the gains he's made? Come on, Z. Good delivery. Oh! Oh! Corner. That was a good ball inside the box then. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, that's definitely a corner. Tanganga was too focused on Lukaku then. He was thinking to have to support Sanchez then. That's the fear that Lukaku's strength actually brings to defenders. Come on, Mount. This is yours. Come on, Mason. Mason, see? Come on, Mason. Good ball in. Come on, Z. This is your situation. This is your area. Okay, good pass in. Ah, that was a dangerous ball. That was all right. I mean, so far, it's literally only been us in this game. So let's seal this game in the first half. We definitely are showing that threat in this game where we can fully take advantage now. Doherty, when he's playing left wing back, it's just yeah, what's he gonna do? Doherty as well, Oh, good ball from Ziyech to find Lukaku. That's what I want to see. Get more touches now. Come on, Lukaku. Unlucky. Oh, he's got that ball again. That's a free kick. But that's what I mean by Ziyech. He does these very intelligent things. That pass then, that lorry-driven pass straight. Ball to feet to Lukaku. That was an instant thing. He did that straight away, basically. And that's what I mean. If he was able to consistently play with a lot of these guys in the team, I do feel the whole understanding of each other's game would just exponentially improve, basically. But yeah, that's more of that. That's what I want to see. Come on, Z, man. This is your zone. Good ball in. Let's go. Come on. This is what I mean. Tottenham are just beating themselves. At this point, they're beating themselves. And just as I've been praying for. It seems like potentially Conte is going to be embarrassed at Stamford Bridge tonight. I mean, this is just embarrassing. This is pitiful from Tottenham. This is absolutely pitiful. What is this? Look. Yo, there was no threat. There was no threat. You understand that? We had no Chelsea player in the entire vicinity then. Do you actually understand how terrible that was? How funny that was? Wow. And we're through. We're through to the final. This is typical Spurs. Conte's made no changes. He's not adapted. He's not tried to stem our left-hand sides. They've got no threat. They're not linking up their midfield and their attack. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Before, when we had Hazard, this guy was doing all the attacking work that Conte didn't have to focus on. It's not the same now, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with OBS. Right, sorry, you guys. A little bit of a stream delay right there. But wow, that was absolutely pitiful from Spurs, and I'm fully here for it, man. Fully here for that. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, some might say I'm being arrogant right now, but I think that's it. We're through to the final. They ain't coming back from this, and I guarantee we'll get another goal in this game. Played Mason with a little switchboard. It's been a long time since I've even seen him do that. We're literally just playing around them. Like, it's so pitiful that their press is non-existent. They're not even closing our defenders or anything. Like, this is just typical Pete Conte ball, man. That's it. Oh, Mason with the Scalazzos. Come on. There are people telling me he's got no tech ability too. It doesn't make sense. Is anyone there? Like, way we're playing, yeah? Imagine if we had, like, Reece James playing. And Ben Chilwell too. Saab was just, his whole body orientation was just wrong then. Completely wrong. Wow, but this is it. This is what I'm saying. They've done absolutely fuck all this entire game. And it's just, this is peak Tottenham. This is a crunch game. Like, they don't step up for these types of games. It's just like, come on. Like, yo, you guys, I'm not going to lie. Second half might even eat my dinner, second half. You know, I always think I had to really be aware for this game today. But I don't even think I have to anymore now. Like, look at this. Jorginho's got all the time in the world on the ball. Who's closing him down? Who is closing him down? He's got all our defenders. They all got every time in the world. What is the tactic? What is the tactics I'm seeing from Conte right now? I'm not seeing nothing. Come on, Come on, Romulus, man. Come on. That's not it. That's not it. You have to apologize today, Rom. Like, I'm looking at you to get a goal today, yeah? I'm looking at you to clean your mess up like you said. So you have to make sure that you do that against Spurs tonight. Absolutely, just, yeah. This is it, you guys. We're through to the final. Moving on, bro. Calm down. Agreed. We know who we are. What's the point of the stream when you don't even explain how they scored? I have to explain how they scored. Okay. Sorry. I kind of thought that maybe you'd be watching this on TV, mate. What is there to really explain? Pitiful defending. Comical. Not one of our players was even in that area to even put pressure on them. It was just terrible defending from Tanganga, who didn't get his body positioning right to deal with that. And there was just a lot of panic. Then Ben Davies being in a no-man's zone area with the ball rebounded off him. I hope I gave you the explanation you wanted. Moving on, Nini, gonna do a mukbang second half. Stop mocking it. Yo, I might have to, man. Honestly, like, by the time I eat dinner tonight, it's gonna be like what 10:30 or something. But I feel like, what's the point? I think the mukbang's gonna be in this game. I think it's gonna be in the second half, to be honest. Come on, get that ball off him. Get that ball off him. What? Nah. Wake up, you guys. Wake up. Saw. It's Cristiano. Can you imagine the quality and depth we have with this formation with the full strength squad? Exactly. If we had Ben and Reece James making those overlapping runs as well. And N'Golo Kante. You know, like all these guys in the team. Pulisic in a game like this. Can you imagine Pulisic on the ball, running at his man, looking to take them on, looking to beat them? I mean, come on. Cal 589, it's not available outside the UK. Thanks for the explanation. Okay, apologies, man. Apologies. Didn't realise that. Carnage Nini's appeal title race really over. Me personally, I think so. I think Man City are just too far ahead. They're not going to let up. They're tailor-made to take on any team in this league, and you know they're the most consistent team that will get all their points against all the teams outside like the top 3, top 4. So yeah, personally, I think it's really theirs to lose now at this point in time. Anyway, Tanganga is now pushing forward a bit more. I'm guessing there's a few more tweaks from Spurs, but if you're playing like that, it's not going to be too helpful. Rudiger receives, but then kind of got caught on the ball then, which is very rare for him to do that. But I'm liking how we're defending so far. We really like, oh, nice play from Alonso who read that. Just lifted the ball over Emerson right then. That's the difference experience can make here. Ziyech receives on the right hand side, looking to take on his man, cuts in. Ball over the top to Lukaku, header! Oh, no. That should have been 3-0 then from Lukaku. And I swear to God, when I was playing FIFA 22 earlier, that is the exact same goal I missed from him. Nah. I hope I didn't jinx Lukaku before the game, you know. But that was an incredible ball from Ziyech in behind. And Lukaku unmarked, essentially. Sanchez was nowhere near him to deal with that. It was a free header. Oh, Lukaku. Oh, that should have been a goal, bro. That you're on your way to redeeming yourself, for sure. But that's like the first proper shot that he's received so far. Kai is now looking injured. Damn, I'm not going to lie. Kai really puts his body on the line. He really does his thing for the team. And I guess he's coming off right now. Timo Werner's about to come on for Kai Havertz. I guess we've got to protect him. I think he busts up his finger as well. And that's heavily bandaged. And I think maybe that's his game over right now. I mean, like I said, he just came back from COVID as well too. Not fully fit in that respect. I think he's looked dangerous today, and I guess like playing up front alongside Lukaku as well too, but he's had more freedom and license to roam, to drop deeper, to be more involved in the play. You know, I think it's been okay from him today. But I guess what is he? It's going to remain. Okay, so he's coming back on. So I guess maybe Werner potentially might be for the second half. So okay, Kai feels like he can still go on. You know, credit to him. Alonso in behind. I mean, Alonso has just literally had Emerson in his pocket this entire game, to be honest. Oh, Mason! That's a free kick right there. Please, people, don't tell me Mason Mount doesn't have any ability. I still don't understand those few people who just don't seem to rate him. Oh, do you see that little Cruyff turn on the spin? Like, Mason Mount's half-turn skill, yeah, is one of the best in the league. I'm sorry. But one of the best. But anyway, Sarr on the ball, finds Alonso down the left-hand sides, who plays it back in midfield to Jorginho, who finds Kai on the left. You know, Mount's had a lot of freedom, just, you know, in that left channel, essentially, where he's been, like, you know, rowing that entire sides, attacking, dropping deeper as well. I think that's his best, like, position in the field for me, personally, like I've been saying. Because he's got that creativity. Like, he really, like, gets the attack starting. Come on, Z. Saul. So Sarr plays it to Marcus Alonso. Finds Matt on the left-hand side. That's it. Played, you guys. Keep that ball ticking. Faster. Boom. Boom. Oh, great tackle from Saul. Great tackle from Saul then. Unlucky. As he takes a shot from distance, probably wouldn't be the thing I would have done, to be fair. Much better options then. But already, Lloris, long goal kick, comes back to us, easily composed by Rudiger. And we have another opportunity to start another attack. Jorginho finding Ziyech out wide by himself on the right-hand side. Z, come on. Played. Oh, that was another good ball in a very dangerous area from Ziyech. I think he's showing some very good delivery in this game so far. You know, that right channel, down the opposite side. That is ZX area. Oh, just literally like an inch or two of everyone's head then, but... And then another dangerous ball put in the box from him then. But Conte, so I'm looking at Conte, seems to be out of ideas already, which is kind of typical, to be honest. But like I'm saying, why are they exactly? If Reece James is playing in this system with this crossing today, boy, is this guy having fun. He's having a lot of fun today. Play, come on, Sarr. Not backwards, man. That wasn't the pass. I know it sounds harsh, but I definitely think that Sarr is lucky that circumstances means he plays, because we have so much better players than him, even out on loan. So he's very lucky. You know, if Cole was playing this game, to the way this guy is cooking with those, you know, line-breaking passes. Yeah, I mean, you can't compete. Conte already is just like looking dazed and confused, doesn't know what the hell to do right now. Okay, I need to stop going on. I'm kind of just like going a bit too far with this Conte slander. But like I'm saying, man, you know, this guy put me through a lot of boring times, especially during that second season. Played Kai. Okay, literally the first half's about to end. Any seconds. I think once Spurs take this free kick, that's essentially over. And we're 2-0 up. First leg, first half. Sarr, stick with him, Sarr. That's a handball. No? I could have sworn it came off Lucas Moura's hand then. Oh, good defending. Yes, Sarr, stick with him. Like, this is what I mean, man. Mount is dropping deeper. He's helping out Alonso. He's helping out Sarr. That's what you want to see. You guys, half-time, 2-0 up. It's been pretty easy so far, yeah? It's been pretty easy so far. There's been literally no threat from Spurs whatsoever. No cohesion in their press. The amount of space and time our midfield players have on the ball. Our defenders have on the ball. We have to punish them now. Second half, more subs. I want to see Pulisic getting that ball, attacking his man, beating his man, freeing up even more space. I'm guessing Timo Werner will be coming in at some point second half, maybe to replace Kai Havertz as well too. Tuchel was talking to him off the bench then before the first half ended. And I maybe want to see Ruben coming on as well too. I think in a game like this, Ruben's having a lot of fun, man. But yeah, it's been a very good start. Very good start in this game. It's interesting to see the possibilities that open up for us now that we use a different formation, which is just natural when you do that in football. I'm seeing a lot of creativity. I'm seeing like a lot of spaces being opened up, and I'm seeing a lot of players getting inside the box as well, which doesn't tend to happen as well. So you guys, now is the opportunity to answer some of your questions. Sosa, excellent half of football. I think it's been a good half for sure. Wendy, hi Wendy, how are you doing? Nini, with building the team around Kai Mason raise the team's creative output. I mean, I think so, to be fair. Like I've been saying for a long time now, when you use these guys in a more like relatable role for them, in more like relatable positions, they can show off more of their personal game. I think that's what it ultimately comes down to. You know, can you express yourself? Can you express that part of your game? And I think when we play our system, it's excellent. And I still say use it for the very big games, because we have such a big advantage, because that teamwork, that togetherness that the guys will put in, it gives us a big boost. But I think for most teams in the league, for goods like 16 of them, 15 of them, I think you can play using a back four. You can embrace the attacking talent that we do possess. And I think it poses more solutions for us, personally. It brings more in our game. And, you know, for the first time seeing this under Tuchel since he's taken over, playing in the back four, for me, it's been a very impressive start. And let's hope that we do see more of this variation used as the season does go on. Because as I'm saying, all our defenders are all injured, but our attacking players aren't. So it only makes sense to utilise them and embrace them, in my opinion. But anyway, Felix 22, did we just play 4-3-3? I'm confused. No. I think this is where it's going to be quite long to explain. It's a very fluid system we're using right now. You got to think about what we're doing when we're pressing, when we're defending off the ball, and when we're attacking as well too. So when it comes to that build-up phase, Azpilicueta is playing as like an inverted style fullback. So that means a lot of times when we're, you know, Kepa's pass to Rudiger, for example, you know, Rudiger will move in the central position. And Aspilicueta kind of stays in that right side centre-back role. By doing that, though, it means that our build-up players coming more down that left-hand side in the game. We see that Marcus Alonso drops deeper as well, tucks in a little bit as well too, when that does happen. And of course, then you have like Saul and Jorginho in front as well too. So it is kind of like a 3-4-3 in that sense. But then Aspie is not playing as like that fullback that is going to be getting in behind. He's playing very inverted. He's playing very supportive. And then once we start to attack, I mean, that opposition half, you know, for me, it's definitely like a 4-2-2-2, essentially. You know, you got Aspie just playing deeper off of Ziyech as well. And he's just there just in case any counter attacks do come, just to prevent them and stop them from coming. Of course, you've got Kai, who moves up front alongside Lukaku, and then you've got Mason Mount and Ziyech just in those like half spaces on the right hand side and the left hand side. So, you know, it's quite hard to just say it's a set formation because it's like an ever-changing, ever-evolving one. You know, it off the ball, it is like a back three. I've seen Ziyech picking up the right wing-back position when that happens. But when we attack, it's like a 4-2-4, essentially. So this is what I mean with Thomas Tuchel. This is what positional play is all about, man. You know, and we've seen that time and time again. And it's nice to know that it still translates, even if we aren't using 3 defenders in the back. So this is why it's very exciting to see. It's very exciting to see what we can do in this, man. But anyway, Med's consistent uploads, fun FIFA content, unconditional support for the players, and a possible mukbang. No one can tell me Nini isn't the best sports fan channel in the game. Bro, you're gassing me up too much right now, showing too much love. I appreciate that, man. I do. Hey, there's a lot of great content creators there. I definitely don't think I'm the best, but just trying to have some fun with it, man. You know what I mean? Moving on to Doran. Nini, this Arden from Libreville in Gabon. Hey, man, how you doing, Arden? What do you make of Lukaku's first half? It's kind of been more of like a polisher style role. It's definitely been about the space he's making for other players. I think the opportunity that he got from Ziyech's cross should have been in the back of the net. In my opinion, that would have been his road to redemption right then. But, you know, I still think he's found himself in decent positions. I do think at times it's that final ball that could definitely help. He's been playing off of Ben Davies all game. And not once has anyone put in a cross from that left-hand side to take advantage of his superiority in those areas. We saw against Mings how he just attacked that header for the cross then. That's what you can do. But this is what I mean. You know, this is like a formation we don't really ever use. So, so yeah, you know, I can't be too harsh, to be honest. Sorry, you guys, give me one sec. Fuck's sake, what's happening here? But yeah, move on to more questions. Saul playing fairly good. Yeah, for sure. I think Saul has looked good. He's moving that ball with some pace, with some tempo. I think his the tackles he's been making as well too, especially that one near the end of the first half as well. He's given us a very good counter-pressing platform in that sense, and he's looked good. He has looked good. Yeah, Spurs are giving all our midfielders space and time on the ball. That's on them. That's their issue. You still got to take advantage of that. And I think that Saul has been good in this game. And for me, it's been his most impressive game for us so far. He's got Nini explains it as it is. Love this manager. Respect, bro. Charlie Mahoney, we're going to get more FIFA streams. It depends if you guys want to see more of it, man, to be honest with you. Going on, the players are slowly trusting Lukaku. I mean, realistically, I think they always did. I mean, because Lukaku, I definitely know, is popular with everyone in the team. He's just one of those guys. I just think it was a case of, you know, he took an L. He should have liaised with his teammates and just giving them a heads up, like, yo, you know, this is my plan. Here's what's going to happen. And I think you will lose your trust if you then don't take the L and apologize and say, yeah, I messed up. I got it wrong. And these guys aren't going to hold on to him for an interview. It's not like he said, you know, I don't like playing with this guy or that guy, or playing with this player. It makes my life harder. Or this guy's shit to play with. Like, if he said that, it's a completely different interview. And to be fair, I'm sure he wouldn't be playing today. Ken, Sal's been really good in the midfield spaces at Spurs leave, for sure. And he's really just leaving his midfield lines to, you know, engage and impress and closing down when he has to. So it's been a good game from Saul. I'll have positive things to say about him once the review comes. Ruth and Phillips, big up Nini. Phil here from Trinidad. Respect, bro. Hope you're doing well. Miguel, we need to play the ground through balls to the strikers. Yeah, ideally. I do think that because we are solely really attacking from the left-hand sides with the build-up in that sense. And the right-hand side is more supportive. I guess it's cool that by doing that, though, it means that when Ziyech receives the ball out wide on the right, he is receiving it in space, and he has been putting in some dangerous balls from those areas. So it's only a matter of time until hopefully someone takes advantage of that and we do get a goal from that situation. But I think one impressive thing that I've liked in this game today has been that linkability between Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. We saw I think 2 really nice 1-2 passes. This is what I mean when you play with Mason Mount, a guy whose brains is always one step ahead all the time. This is where he has to get some credit for his game and his ability. People forget the fact that he can play so many different roles to a very good level that they forget that we're not even seeing him in his best role. And he's definitely a guy that instigates attacks and plays and speeds up the tempo and makes things happen. I mean, the guy's fucking excellent. Moving on to Thomas Pisani. Nini, do you think we can put Vale on for 50 minutes? I think, hopefully, if we can make it 3-0 within the next 10-15 minutes of the second half, I want to see all these guys coming on, to be honest with you. Denish, hey Nini, I think the football we displayed for the last 2 games has been excellent. Visit Kenya, bro. Hey, well, hopefully, man, listen, when this whole Rona thing's over, I need to get out of this country for sure. I need to start expanding my horizons, culturing up in that sense as well. Listen, maybe Kenya could be the next destination, but probably not. While Lukaku would have been in heaven with all the crosses during Lampard's time. Potentially. I definitely think so. Jaffas Adam, we are totally ripping Tottenham apart. Yes, and Tottenham are ripping themselves apart as well too, with that comical, laughable own goal. And this is what they're about, you guys. This is what they're about. They got so gassed when they were getting ahead of themselves, letting Pochettino go without backing him and letting him reinvest and rebuild the team. Told them to keep it moving. That's the only time they ever looked like a threat under Pochettino. And they never will look like one again. You heard it here first. See, the 4-2-3-1 formation is linking the players very well. And this is what I expected from the Blue Army. Yes. I guess my question to you guys is that, could Tuchel now be inspired more to maybe turn towards using this formation a lot more at times compared to using a back 3-1? I do think now with some of the defenders being injured and stuff like that, it's definitely an opportunity now to embrace the attacking threat that we possess in the team, in my opinion. Let's see. Saul has been very good for me in this first half. Yeah, I agree. Mr. B, right? What were you saying, man? I think the Lukaku thing needs to move on. He said sorry, PR or not. It will only benefit the team more if we get behind him. Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's okay, let's say I'm Hakim Ziyech, I'm putting in an unbelievable ball. I want my striker to put that in the back of the net, because then I've got an assist recorded in the game, and then people will get off my ass then. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're 100% right. For sure, the entire team is definitely forgotten about it. They don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. I don't care about it anymore. I don't want to talk about Lukaku's interview. I don't think it was even that deep. I thought it was a bit cheeky, but I didn't think it was that deep. And I'm just hoping we can just move on to focus on the games that we have coming up this month. Sosa, I hope you're right, Nini. Way too many attackers be playing backfield all the time. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, look at how we play using the back four. It's not like a standard rigid style back four where it's just like those same rigid standard patterns. Look how fluid we are. Look how we out of the formation depending on moments in game. The pressing phase, the defensive phase, the attacking phase. And this is what I was always knowing that would happen in a Tuchel system, because this is what Tuchel does with his teams. He did that from Dortmund to Paris Saint-Germain. He's shown it with us in our current system too. Embrace that side more. And I think next season, this is why, if we get that proper midfield player in, not that we don't have proper midfield players. No one, don't take what I'm saying too far ahead, yeah. But we can really just excel in this new way of playing if we bring in more profiles that really suit it to the maximum level. And I think if you're going for Tchouaméni, you're just, you know what I mean? I just think it's a common sense move to make. Moving on though, we've got some more questions before this half does end. Wale looks like the club are optimistic about Gallagher getting into midfield next season. Any home for Rice and Shemeni? I think we still need an actual CDM. Yeah, I'm guessing Shemeni right now is the answer. I know from the reports from Nizar, he's speaking about how that they're analysing his personality, his how he lives, which is what clubs do. They don't just sign a player; they need to make sure he's the right fit, and that's one thing we get right. I think with every player we sign, we don't sign dickheads. We don't have moments. But of course, there's competitive players will beef at times every now and then. But there's never any like disarray or divides like that ever. Everyone has that same type of like personality, like profile of being ambitious, being hungry, doing their bit for the team. So you have to make sure that whoever you sign does fit that type of culture, and I think that we definitely do that at least bare minimum. Moving on though, Anthony McDonald. I still think it's a back three. It's just that Spurs offering no threat, so Ziyech can get forward, but we are defending in a 5. Exactly. We defend in a 5. Ziyech moves to that right wing back position, but when we build up, it is a back 3, but then it does shift and it does evolve, Aspie, a lot of times we have been in like a back 4. I just think Aspie's playing a very inverted role today, which means that he's filling in many positions. He fills in as that right side of centre back. He fills in as another option in midfield as well too. And he fills in as that guy behind Ziyech as well. So this is what great coaches do, man. This is what world class coaches do. Sam or Sammy, bro, Shemeni or Basuma? No, it's Shemeni. I like Basuma, but Shemeni is just different level. I'm sorry. Shogun Vic 98. Glad to finally see some of the tactical flexibility Tuchel is renowned for. Great sneak part for season. Yes, Shogun Vic, you are seeing the vision. You're understanding the vibe right now. This is what I'm saying. This is what I've been calling for a while. I know I was getting roasted on Twitter, but I always get roasted by the idiots that don't really know ball like that. I've kind of accepted that, you know what I mean? But this is what I mean. Tuchel has been known for that flexibility. But it's an interesting change now. Ndombele's come on. For Doherty, he's come off. Doherty was absolutely useless, to be fair. Then Ndombele's going to bring like a different threat right now. So it seems like Spurs are not even playing with a back 5 anymore. It's 4-2-3-1 from them. They're going to look to press us a bit more. Ndombele in between Jorginho and Saul. I mean, that's a smart move. And to be honest, if I was Conte, I would have done that in the first 30 minutes, first 25 minutes. I wouldn't have waited until I've lost the game and lost the tie to make these changes, to be honest. But this is good. If Spurs are going to attack us more, hopefully we can pick these guys off the counter-attack now. So let's go. Timo Werner, Lukaku, that could be quite interesting to see too. I thought they're like one of the best strike partnership games was that game against Zenit. Werner was really making some great runs in behind Lukaku. Oh, good defending, Aspie. Good defending. Come on, boys. That's it. Oh, what a fucking header from Aspie then. What's a header? I thought Son had it then. Exactly. Spurs now, they're going for it. Back 4, 4-2-3-1. Ndombele's come on, playing as a cam. But look. Oh, that was just such a good header from Aspie then to prevent that. Come on, Sarr. Okay, good pass, but it kind of put Alonso under pressure there. What wasn't the best pass. Kind of took too much time at that too. Come on, win that ball back, you guys. Now you've gone back to a back 5 right now. Jorginho steps in. Oh, didn't communicate. Is that still on? Okay, that's still on at least. Thank God Aspie's got there. Calm, let's go. Oh, Aspie! Like, I don't understand how he was able to find Morata consistently, but he doesn't find Lukaku consistently. That's what really baffles me right now. Like, imagine you're finding one of the most inconsistent strikers in Europe in Morata with regularity, but then Lukaku, you're not getting right. Like, when Lukaku wants the ball to feet, you're playing it over his head. When he wants it over the top to run onto, you're then playing it towards him. It's not making too much sense right now. Mr. B. Ryanini, Twitter is dead, man. Full of jokes to say it off. No, don't even get me started on Twitter. I think the fact that everyone just has like thousands of followers too just means that every nonsense opinion now gets validated more than ever should be, in my opinion. Let's just get back to the game. Come on, Rom. Come on, Rom. You want to apologize? You're not doing it like that, bro. Not like that. Okay, now the starting is starting to play a bit between our lines now. Oh, Sar. This is what I mean. It's the little details like that. Like, he only tackles with his left foot, Sar. I've noticed. His body orientation then. Look, he couldn't use his right foot then, and he just leaned into him. And he fouled it. That was a foul. That wasn't the one. He had to stick with him. You know, he had to stick with him. Well, let's hope that this doesn't go any, guys. I'm not really looking for it to be a game-on type of thing right now. You know, I want it to still be 2-0. I want Spurs to have a few more valiant efforts, and I want us to pick them up from the counter-attack. Come on. Harry Kane's going to take this one. Come on, Kepa. Stay alert. Stay alert for this one. I hate when they show that type of TV angle because it's just like you just always know something bad's going to come from that. Come on, Kepa, stay strong. Wall stays strong. I don't want to see that wall break. Come on, Kepa. Great save. Great save. Great save. You see how the guy parried it all the way just like down the field then? Great save. That's your Saul. Win that second ball, Chelsea. Win that second ball. Ah, Z got taken out. The crosses my mind as well. Aspin right link was crazy. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. But anyway, Lukaku's out wide on the right. I guess now that Lukaku's playing up front with Werner, Lukaku would be the one to be playing deeper now, with Werner playing off of him. I think that makes more sense. But so far, it's been a shaky first 5 minutes. You know, Spurs are starting to get, their midfield into the game a bit more. Oh, yes, Tao. What a fucking tackle. What a slide tackle right there. Played. That's it. Oh, Saul. Come on, Van. This is yours in the space. Burn him. Burn him. Oh. Fine, Lukaku. Okay, switch. Ball to Mason. Okay, calm. Let's slow the tempo down a bit, you guys. What's my time at? Give me 1 second. My time is 51 minutes and 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Alonso just put a cross in for Lukaku, but obviously safe shot on target to Lloris. Yes, played Z. Get onto that. Oh, Z, come on. Shit fucking pass, man. Played. That's it. Spurs, you know, I had 5 minutes of some slight danger right there, but they've gone back to doing not much, to be fair. But we can take advantage of the fact that they, you know, they're not playing back three anymore. They are going to have to come for it. They are going to be open. And we're very good at just beating and evading the press. But that was a poor pass from Sarr from the back again. I mean, let's just pray that we don't have to rely upon him for too long. I mean, like I said, I respect the effort, but all the details I see from Sarr just shows that he's just not that level. I'm sorry. Like, it might sound like I'm picking on him. I don't mean to be. I'm just kind of highlighting the obvious. Like things like, you know, when I see every one of our defenders playing out from the back, we're not giving the ball away like that. You know what I mean? Played. Come on, Sarr. Find your man. Play that pass forwards. Come on. Come on. Play it. Good. Found Saul first time. Saul's been playing first time passes his entire game. So I'm liking what I'm seeing today. Oh, yes, Werner. Come on, Werner. Oh, great pass. Come on. Oh, Z. But that was nice play then. Nice and direct from Werner. Great pass, Lukaku. Sets off Z. Come on, Z, man. I'm expecting better execution from that shot then. He could have taken another touch and cut insides. Ah, man. But I mean, it's promising how easy it was to make that move then. But, you know, I think one or two more of those attacks and it's 3-0. Terrible from Ndombele. Absolutely awful. But recently, man, it's been nice to see like a few like open-ended games. I thought the game versus Liverpool was a very fun one, very good one. I think we deserve to have won that game as well too. Yeah, you know, we're definitely showing some different characteristics right now in the team, and I'm fully here for it. I'm fully here for it. Okay, you guys in the chat, what you saying? The TV angles we used to get 10 years ago are a lot more enjoyable whilst watching the game. I think that's a fair point. You know what TV angle I absolutely love? The camera work for La Liga games. Like, I'm sorry, man. They need to have that in the Premier League. Like, the close-up shots, the blurs. It's like you're literally, like, on the field with these guys. Like, it's such amazing camera work. That's the only good thing La Liga does, to be honest with you. But, moving on. I'm going to need to bring on Kante. We need midfield defensive control. I think I'm okay with what I'm seeing so far. Played Aspie having a decent game today. Yes, close our spaces down. Yes, Saul. Played. I'm not gonna lie, man. Saul is having a good game today. Like, Saul is playing very well today, giving us a very good defensive presence as well. Oh, fucking hell, Z, man. Bit quicker. Nah, Ziyech has to show no mercy there. Yeah, for sure. Werner in behind. Ah, of course. Yeah, offsides. With you guys right now, I'm on the 55th minute, 46 seconds, just in case I'm ahead or behind or something. Tuts, I guess you're implying me, and like I said, I wasn't seeing much, but like I've always said to, I keep an open mind, and if he's doing good, I'm not going to be embarrassed to say he's doing good. You know what I mean? Do I still think I'd sign him at the end of the season? No. But it's good to see that he's showing some more confidence and some more form now, of course, because we have to rely upon these guys now. So I don't take back nothing I said, to be real with you, man. Absolutely nothing. Good play, Rudy. Played Z. That's it, but moving it a bit nicer now. Like, so far, it's about who's going to like take control of midfield now, basically. It's getting a little bit like scruffy here and there now. Good pass, start to find Werner. 1-2. That. Okay, it wasn't open. Come on, find Saul. Played, sir. Over the top. Ah, Saul. Okay. We're not really connecting that well with Lukaku though so far. It's still a bit scrappy. That's it. Played, Mason. Come on, you guys. Take advantage. Come on, Mount. Oh, why do you take a shot there? You had no backlift. Yes, Saul. Good defensively today. That's it. Come on, Z. Good ball in. Oh, that was giving me flashbacks to Gianfranco Zola's goal against Norwich. You know that little cross from that set piece, and that little back heel goal he scored. If that had come off, then that was a sick ball in from Ziyech. Then that was unlucky. That was unlucky. Saul gave the ball away twice in 20 seconds. Yep, cover of Ruben would be good here. Yeah, I think cover in this game. Yeah, it would have been fun to see if he was like fully fit enough to play, like 100%. Saul overall been solid. Yeah, Saul has been solid, and I think he's impressed me with his defending today. He's won a lot of 50-50s, which is giving us a bit of the old platform today, to be honest. You know, so far, you know, Spurs have looked a bit more threatening, but they haven't really tested us much in goal other than that free kick from Harry Kane. But yeah, Skip is just getting skipped past midfield today. Like, but it seems like now, are we playing like 4-1-4-1 with Jorginho behind? It has become more of like a back four we're using right now. That's yours, Aspie. Of course, he reads the danger and deals with it. That's it. That's it. Played Saul. Handball. Okay. So now, for sure, we've reacted to Tottenham. And with Tottenham using that there, 4-2-3-1. And it looks like we're playing more of a classic back four system now to try and just win that midfield back now. I think that's the right move to make. So Jorginho drops deeper. Salah's not too far behind him. I feel like we're struggling to play out the back at times now because of this. But it had to be done. And it's just like, you know, I'm not really connecting to the striker. You know, the midfield's getting bypassed a little bit now. Midfield from both teams are kind of struggling to really assert themselves like that. Just during this passage of play so far. But if Spurs are going to keep giving away dead balls like that, it's going to make our life a lot easier, to be fair. Nice play, Mason. Boom. Play George. That's it. Find Werner on the left. Come on, Timo. Come on, Timo. Oh. Oh! More of that, Timo. More of that, Timo. Let's not forget that sick goal he scored against Spurs. I think start of last season as well too. Look, it's a little space there. You know, that's what Timo he thrives off. Oh! That was a good effort from Timo then. That was a good effort. But anyway, replays. Let's see what's happening in the game now. Come on, replays. Fucking hell. Like, this is what I mean. I don't know what the hell happened then. Because Sky's showing me, like, you know, the same replay from like 10 different angles of Timo's shot. Now, Sar's got a yellow card, which doesn't surprise me. I just think, I don't know. What happened here? Okay, fair enough. Come on, Sar, man. He needs to concentrate. I think because he's not like the strongest defender too. When he asserts himself physically, it is a bit harder for him. You know, we all our defenders are fucking beasts. Oh, that was Sar's got to be tentative now. Got to be very tentative. But I guess Spurs are trying to put pressure now, trying to say it's a red card. It wasn't an elbow, so relax. Come on, VAR. That's definitely... If he got a red for this, that would be a piss take. Come on, Kane, man. Get up, bro. Get up. Why are you milking the situation now? You guys, I'm going to answer some of your questions while this whole nonsense just ends. Ahmed, Nini, just hypothetical, but do you think Tuchel would have fitted more into his plans if he was at the club? Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it's not an elbow. It's not enough. It's just like it comes off his arm. It wasn't like a elbow move. It kind of like slipped upwards. You know what I mean? His eyes are on the ball. More of a clumsy one, if anything. Okay, no, yeah, of course. No VAR in the EFL, my man. Thanks, Saeed. Saul has been brilliant. Goodness me. Yeah, he's been good today. Saul has been good today. While I thought, though he may not retain Saul after his loan, I think his experience will be good overall for his career. Yeah, I think definitely. And if we can take this confidence with him throughout his entire career, of his spell here, hey, good for him. You know, I've got no hate towards the guy, nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm not that fussed about him like that. And like I said, you play well, every player I will give a chance to if you play well. That's what I care about. I don't have any vendettas. It's not that I don't care that much about millionaires, I'm not gonna lie. Moving on. Sarr needs to get loaned out for the next 2 seasons. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely circumstances. He had failed loan moves in the summer. I guess no real interest right now for him so far. And I guess would we let him go now with the deficiencies in the team? Probably not. But again, he's another player that can take a lot of confidence throughout future seasons about, his spell here and the things he can do to improve. I mean, it's hard for him. It's not like he's playing week in, week out. You know what I mean? He is used when he has to be used. And it's hard to get that consistency. But that's a terrible shit pass from, it just bounced off of Lonzo then, uncharacteristically. Good defending. And thank God Emerson can't cross the ball. Thank God Emerson can't cross. You guys in the chat, who do you think could be the next sub that we could potentially see for the, for the next one to come on? Play that speed. You see, I just makes himself big. It's how he twists his body with his legs and kind of has that low center of gravity. He just makes his surface area very big when it comes to defending crosses. When you look at Aspie defend, you just see pure experience. Guys I've been here, I've done that. I know exactly how to deal with myself in this situation. Sick with the mace. Oh, that's it. Won that ball back nicely. Boom. Come on, finally Lukaku with a good ball for once. Oh, shit. Oh, what's the ball from Ziyech? Oh, man. Oh, my. This is what I mean. What a fucking pass from Ziyech. Did you see that? Did you see that ball? Outside the boot. Oh, that is unlucky that Timo just couldn't bury that then. I'm not even going to be too mad with Werner about that one. That was the right attempt to make. I'm not going to be mad. That was a sick pass. And that play from Lukaku. Did you see how you just absolutely manhandled Sanchez to the floor then and flew him to the floor? What a pass from Z. Oof. He's played some nice balls today, man. Do you think Z... I think he can fit anywhere, to be honest. Hudson-Odoi to come on, maybe Barkley would think Ruben. I don't want to see Barkley on at all, to be fair. I want to enjoy this game. I want to enjoy this win over Conte. I don't want to see Barkley coming on at all. Maybe against Chesterfield, yeah, that's fine, but not today, man. Yes, Rom. Good defending, Rom. Come on. Oh, and then Kane came to tackle him back. Strikers are out here moving like defenders right now. Come on, Z. What are you going to put out the bag this time? Okay, passes it back. That's it. Mount dropping deeper allows Alonso to then moving behind on that left hand side. So it's worked quite a lot in just helping us get that ball behind Spurs. Yeah, Mount dropping deep now to free up space in the left to really drag Spurs' midfield. Just a smart shit like that Mount can do. But is that Werner with the turn? Oh shit. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul. No, really. Wow, that's a clear free kick, ref. Played Alonso. Oh, bro, the way Alonso has been called upon during this whole month. I mean, I've got to give this guy credit for the effort he's put in, man. But Lukaku now is dropping deeper. Nice to see that effort now from the team. Very disciplined performance from everyone today. We're just too well drilled, too cool. the way he just has his team set up, is just out of this world, to be honest. I think Moore has been the only threatening player from Spurs, really, to be honest. But again, it's all like half shots and half chances. Nothing like concrete. They've not broken us down. They haven't got past our defence like that. You know, it's not been a great performance in my opinion. Come on, Sar. Good ball. Good ball. Dang. George is tired. Yeah, for sure. I think he'll need to get a rest pretty soon. I wonder maybe he might come on. Ruben, he just had COVID. Is he going to be like fully like ready to come on like that? But in a game like this, it'd be fun to see Ruben going like a drive or two, not going to lie. Okay, Korver is coming on. Okay, Mr. Korver is coming on the field. Are we going to maybe be like 4-3-3 potentially? Or are we going to stick to what we're doing and we'll just like sub off Jorginho? Yes, Rudy fell to the ground for no reason. The guy is just too... Like, did you see that clip of how he was just like man marking Salah? I've always thought to myself, why does Salah do nothing against Rudiger? And it's just like Rudiger has every trick in the book to stop Mohamed Salah. Anyway, Cobb's about to come on. I wonder if we'll take off like George or someone, or if we're gonna just be like 4-3-3 fully now and take off like maybe like a Z or someone, or maybe take off Mount. I guess Mount could do with a little bit of a rest. Who knows? Good ball from Rudiger then. Come on, Timo. Oh, and the Blues go marching in. Agreed. Son and Kane aren't doing shy. Sub George and let Saul become an 8. Yeah, potentially. I think that could be the one. I mean, Mount is dropping really deep now to help support that left-hand side. So I think essentially we are kind of playing like with the 3 in midfield at this point in time. Like Werner's moved to the left-hand side. It feels like 4-3-3. Yes, Mason wins that ball back, starts the attack. Come on, let's punish these pricks. Come on. Yes, Sal, carry that ball. Where's he going with it? Romulus on the right-hand sides. Okay, corner. I'll take the corner. Okay, he and the coach are beefing low. Ruben for Mount, he's been playing a lot lately. Yeah, I think Mount could do that with a little rest as well, for sure. Ruben's coming on as well, and cover. Nice, man, like Ruben. Like I said, I don't really understand why he's been getting so much hate. Like, it was during a time when like the tactics was a bit iffy. Tuchel's made some tweaks since then, and I think Ruben's been very good defensively for the team. I think the stats kind of prove it and show it, not gonna lie. So let's see, can we make it 3-0 now? Oh, okay, all the way back to the keeper, fair enough. But you know what, yeah, I'd kind of hope it'd be 4-3-3 with Ruben playing on the left-hand side, his best position. I think that would be sick. That'll fully bring back like the 18-19 like sorry days then. Yes, okay, let it come off then. Subs are coming on. Who is coming off? Mount? Yeah, Mount's coming off, yeah. Makes sense. Let him have a bit of a rest. We're going to need him. We're going to need this guy for sure. I thought Mount looked good today. You know, it's like a really good midfield performance from him. Was involved in a lot of good passages. Some good defending as well too. Yeah, nice performance. Yes, Mateo. And Sal was coming off as well. Oh, fair enough then. Okay. Good performance today, Sal. More of that, please. Definitely more of that. Nice one, Tuchel, giving him a pat on the back. Deserved. Easily Sal's best game in our shirt, without a single doubt. And that's it. Ruben. Is that going to be Ruben on the left, yeah? Ruben playing as an 8. Ooh, let's go. So yeah, Saul, you guys, Saul definitely played nice. Why? Remember Conte playing Ruben as a striker? The dark days. You see why this guy's my least favourite manager? For that type of nonsense like that. The only guy to use him up front to, you know? And he actually gassed the fan bases to think that Ruben could play as a striker. But yeah, that's it. Ruben on the left in a midfield 3. I thought I would never see the day. Or hopefully we have some fun in these final like 50 minutes. You guys cover and Ruben and a few like mazy runs. That's what I want to see. Played Rom. Come on, Ruben. Oh. That's it. Oh, come on, Ruben. Oh. No one attacked the spaces then. No one attacked the near post. Oh, nice turn, Z. Don't take a shot. That's a free kick, ref. Really? That's off. That's off the field. All right, calm. Saar was incredible, 8.5. Yeah, I think 8.5 is strong. But I think I'll give him like a 7.5. Maybe like Anthony Fantana would say, like a strong 7, light 8. Let's put it that way, eh? But Ruben makes his 100th appearance today. Yeah, I mean, if this guy wasn't just so unlucky with injuries, who knows what he's really doing right now at this point in time. If you lose Saar Rudiger as well, then Tuchel might as well have to do a job at the back, potentially, man. I wanted Reece as a striker a couple of weeks ago. Fair enough, man. I would have kept that one to myself personally, but fair enough. You know, you guys speak your truth in my chat, man. Please. But this is like the first time I've seen Rudiger playing on the right-hand side in God knows how long. And that's what I mean. Obviously, Spurs isn't a real test, but for people saying Rudiger can only play in a back 3, I don't understand. Like, how can you watch the details of this guy's game and think that it's not going to translate if he plays in the 4? I mean, if the guy played in the 1, it would still work the same. You know what I mean? Come on, Rudy, play a pass to someone. Okay, you find Aspie then. Fair enough. Play. So Loftus is not playing down the left-hand side, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping he would have. You know, the left-hand side for me is Ruben's, like, that is his 10 out of 10 best position. He's playing on the right-hand side with cover on the other side. I would have swapped them around personally, to be fair. Come on, Saar, not back to the keeper every day, man. Okay, really good, impressive, of course. I think a rebuild in the defensive department for next season could be good and keep things fresh for us. Yeah. We got to decide now, do we want to have 10 defenders for a back 5 for next season? Or do we want to like have maybe one less and have maybe more midfield players? Played Aspie. Aspie rolling back the years, playing right back today, you know. Definitely rolling back the years. Played Saar, come on, he finds cover. Come on, Timo. Oh, good pass. Played. Yes, that's the football I'm looking for. Come on. Oh, Z, bro. I know you have one Galazzo in you still. Please. That should be on target, man. That should be on target. But that was some nice football right here. Great ball from Alonso. Oh, just even setting up Varner would have been a better move. Like, Z. And again, I can't be too, like, angry. And I'm not. Because we have to remember that he's come back from COVID. So, I'm not, you know what I mean? You're going to be a little rusty. I understand it. Come on, you guys. I know there's one more goal in this team. Make it 3-0. You're fucking shit. You're fucking shit. You're fucking shit. Oh my God, Rudiger, man. That's what I'm liking too. You see Aspie diving. And Mbele is just like... he doesn't even know how to react. It's just one of those days. Look. That's what winning mentality is about, though, man. You're not supposed to be nice, you know? Yeah, smack the ball at his bean heads and then tell the ref he dived. That shit housery then. That's what you need, though, man. We should bury this game 4-0 so that we can rest the players in the second leg before Man City. Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm going to get another goal. Poor pass from Ruben, but like I said, it's just come back, innit? Who's coming on next now? Pulisic is coming on. Okay, so is that Ziyechov? I guess Z's played enough times now, played enough minutes. Yeah, Z. I think it's been a good performance. I'd give it like what, 6.5. Well, you know, strong 6, light 7. That type of performance. Come on, Pulisic, man. I want to see one dribble at least today. So Lo Celso and Gil coming on for Spurs to do what? I'm not too sure, to be fair. To give a rest to Son, and I'm guessing what, Lucas Moura as well. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm okay with that. That's less attacking threat on the field, so I'm okay with that. I'm just praying we can make it 3-0. I'm still holding out for a Lukaku goal, yeah. I think it's been alright from him. He's only had like 2 opportunities, not as many, to be fair. This is what I'm saying with Malang Sarr, man. Like, you know what I mean? Look, he's all over the place making that tackle. It's a desperation one. Okay, you just got the ball then. Oh. Wow. Come on, please, Sarr. Don't be getting no red cards. So we're under unnecessary pressure, please. We have no defense. Defend this set piece. Oh, wasn't the best set piece defending then. You thank God Tanganga's just been all over the gaff with his head today. Look, Lukaku didn't get in front of his man then. Come on, Rom. You lost your man, bro. You lost your man. You're with him. You're on the wrong side of him then. Yeah, it was a clean tackle in the end. We got rid of Tamori and Gueye for Sarr. Our board isn't serious. Yeah. And listen, Sarr's only here because he got no line move. But I get. Come on. I need to see another goal in this game. We made too many brazy substitutions right now for us not to make it 3-0. Come on, Alonso. So it definitely is 4-3-3 right now, basically. Good defending Pulisic. Yo, Pulisic is really he's really adapted to this wingback role. He's still got that defensive, you know, DNA in him right now. Like I said, I never thought Pulisic would be that guy to be running into win balls back. So I give him a lot of credit for that, man. A lot of credit. Yes, Puli. Look at him being hungry to bring that ball back, Thor. Let's go. Man City will go on a bit of a mad run, lose a few marks, my words. Hey, we'll find out. Tottenham not Chelsea's level, 100%. 100%. Stick with them, Sarr. Conte ready to go home. Welcome back to the bridge, Antonio. Like, I was kind of hoping. I don't know why I'm for 2-1 now. In my head, when I made my preview, I was kind of thinking maybe like due to just how like many like mistakes he's made, they might get like a goal or something. But thinking about how Conte gets his teams to play, I just knew it would be kind of negative, and I wasn't expecting too much, to be honest with you. But that's good play right here. Come on. Like personally, I would just swap Ruben and Cover. Just swap them to midfield. Let Ruben be on the 8 on the left, Cover on the right hand sides. Then I also play Puli on the left as well, so he can cut inside and take man on. Play, that's it. Where's Pulisic? Warnfields. That's it. Now we're starting to keep the ball a bit more now. Starting to assert ourselves more. That's it. Finds Pulisic, wides. But yeah, that's the only thing I would do. Pulisic on the left, Rimmer on the left, and then Werner and Cover on the right hand sides. Because I think Pulisic's much better cutting insides, you know, running with his instep. I think he evades his man a lot better. I think there's a lot of things better, to be fair. That's it. Oh, that's it. Played. That's it. Find Lukaku cover. Oh. It wasn't the best ball then, but it was an unlucky situation. Now, yeah, that's what I want to see. Just forcing Spurs back. Controlling the game in their half. Moving that ball left to right, left to right. That's a free kick, for fuck's sake, ref. Come on. Now take advantage, someone. Like, maybe Lukaku. I know he scored like a free kick, I think, once, a few times. But I'm not really seeing any free kick specialists, to be fair. Oh, of course, Alonso's still playing. This is definitely Alonso's free kick right now. Here we go, the third goal. Purely has a button. He pushes for fouls, though. Yeah. Come on, Lonzo. This is yours, man. We know you hate Tottenham. Prove it right now. Prove it. Put the icing on the cake, man. Make this second leg like the easiest job in the world. Come on, Alonso. Does that look like 10 yards? I guess, yeah, just about, just about. Come on, you guys, make this 3-0. Come on, Lonzo, come on. Oh. Yours, Timo. Play it back. Oh, cover, of course, that's a little bit of sauce for no reason. That's what we love them for. Played. Hey, the fans are going, hey. Oh, was that yours, Lukaku? Unlucky. But that's a much better nearly ball than to Lukaku. More than I've seen recently. Few more minutes, you guys. Can we just get that third damn goal? We have to. Oh, cover. It don't matter, though. Ref have to bring it back, then. Fair enough. Could have just played on. But I think in this full... Oh, no, no. Aspie just went down. Hopefully that's cramp. Hopefully that's cramp or something. Fucking hell, what is happening to our defense these days? Please tell me Aspie it's just like a little cramp or something, I beg, please. Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, we have to go and get this defender secured real quick. We have to. We can't be flapping around waiting a week or two. Get one signed in the next few days. Look at Spurs, mugs. Win that ball back, man. Played Aspie, fighting on for the team. Come on! Yours, Lukaku. Pin that ball back. Yes, that's it. Yes, come on! Come on, Ruben! Oh, that's the right pass. Come on, Lukaku. Lukaku! Oh, bro, so just use that right foot, man. Ah, yeah. That was such bullshit then, because Aspie clearly was injured, and that move only came then because of him being injured. He would have been in that position then. And that's the only time I looked threatening, was when Aspie you know, started to look a bit weaker then. But I get it. You've got to take your advantage any way you can. But let's hope it's a bit of cramp or something. Is that cramp? It looks like it could be. Come on, this board has to get a fucking fullback signed literally next few days. We can't be wasting time. If it's Emerson, find out quickly if we can get him back or not. If not, Digne, snap him up immediately. Another guy I'd be interested in is Marla from Atalanta. Marla can play right back. Marla can play left back. Of course, playing in Atalanta's wing back system, he knows how to do that as well. Marla would be the guy we'd look for. I think he'd be like a smart signing. But anyway, unlucky Aspie. Good performance from Aspie today. Very good defensive performance. He had a lot to do tactically as well too. So Harvey Vale is now coming on. So great to see. I'm guessing he won't be playing as a right back though. That would make no sense. So I guess back three maybe. Alonso playing like an inverted left back. Or Pulisic playing right back maybe. But anyway, good to see Vale on. Come on, Alonso. Oh, it's just like there's just no threat from them. It's always too near to the keeper. That's yours. That's a fucking foul, ref. No attempt to win that ball then. That's it nearly. I guess we're taking back a 2-0 win into the second leg. Hopefully Val can touch the ball once or twice in this game. But I'm guessing he'll be playing against Chesterfield. So that's another thing to look forward to. Look at our Cobham guys, man. What do we feed these guys in the academy? Like, he doesn't look like he's some like little unit sign. He looks a bit seasoned already. Oh yes, Puli. That's it. Come on, composure. Yeah, played. That's it. Come on, can we get one more attack? 4 more minutes left. Okay. I mean, little details. Like, I wish Puli was just on that left-hand side. Can you imagine him in Vernon's positions, just receiving on the half-turn, cutting inside and taking on his man? I feel like that's the final key to this Pulisic puzzle, to be honest. This is why I'm okay one day if we did let Werner move on, because then I think then Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi can play on the left-hand side, which is their best position. I don't think they have to be accommodated outside of that anymore. But anyway, look at this guy doing a shift for the team and playing right back as well too. Wow. Ziyech, number 1 for shots, chance creation 4, dribbles 6. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a good game from Z. Good game from Z. But little times that those opportunities in front of goal, you're just thinking that could elevate his performance that much more. But he played some outstanding balls today. Lukaku should have scored from one of his, and Werner could have done better as well too. And hey, Puli, yeah, that's it, man. Attack the space. Maybe I'm just being a bit too gung ho now, but we're at home. Come on, let's go. Try to go for the third goal. Oh yes, Ruben played. Oh, the final ball today. Sometimes, man. That's it. Played. Okay, now it's gone back. But there's been some decent cameos from today. You know, the subs come on, kept things ticking a bit more. Ruben's played a few nice, you know, cute passes, like further some of these like moves. Not being too bad. A few nice moments of skill from cover as well. Yes, Ruben played. Come on, let's get this third one. I beg, please. Yes, who's playing off Lukaku? Who's playing off Lukaku? Oh, come on, Vale. That's it. That's it. We're moving that ball nicely. Those rotations played. Fail. Oh. Come on, Timo. Oh, my God. If that had been in then, that is one of the best goals this season. Oh. That's the moment I've been waiting for Rom this entire game. Sick pass from Timo then. I didn't think he had it in him. Oh, if only he could have connected with that shot then. That would have been a fucking beautiful goal. Because that was some beautiful play then. Oh, on his left foot as well. Yeah, just couldn't connect with that power though. But that's it. 2-0. Can't complain. Can take it back. At least we have to be on our toes now in that second leg. But Spurs will have to go for it. And hopefully playing at home will give us more space in behind to counter in. So yeah, good to see that we've got the midfield at least. And we've got the attacking players back that can punish. And if we're going to be using back four a lot more, could definitely be a new way for us to cook. And that's it, you guys. 2-0. Absolutely eclipse Spurs, as we tend to do, as we normally do. Of course, could have bagged in a few more goals, but look, it's Chelsea Football Club, you guys. We don't like to score like that. We don't like to be clinical. We've seen it time and time again. But yeah, you know, this game definitely brings up a lot of interesting discussions now about possible formation changes, what we could be seeing. I don't think we look weak today. And you got to think about it, regardless if it's Spurs, this was a semi-final game in the Carabao Cup. And I thought we looked pretty good today, you guys. Not going to lie. In a big game that does have some magnitude. It felt like a friendly at times because of how Spurs were. But there's some pressure in this game. And the fact that, you know, Tuchel found such a great way to, you know, keep this team tactically fluid as well too in all like aspects of the game. Using the back four, we didn't look weaker. We still had that defensive strength and solidity in the team in the back as well. And I thought we created some good opportunities and little clear-cut ones. You know, Lukaku should have scored today. I think Werner could have done better. Ziyech had some opportunities as well too. Yeah, it was good. It was a good performance today. I like how we did things, and let's see now what happens in the future. But you guys, right now, yeah, I think I need to keep things moving. I need to go and get this review out the way. Potentially, I don't know right now. I could do a Q&A stream, but to be honest with you guys, I got to see how I feel for later afterwards. So thank you to everyone that's helped supporting me by sending in super chats. I'm going to say this again. If you guys do want like a post-match Q&A stream once I release a match review, please let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat as well too. And if there's enough of you guys that want it, then I will come back after the review and we'll talk more about this game after everything's done and dusted basically. So you guys, thanks again. I'm the EFC. This is Blue Lions TV. I'll see you guys later, and I could see you guys again tonight if you want to see a Q&A post-match stream. Cool.